Oh, that's funny. Burger posting. There we are. You are now subjected to the public. King, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. The restreamer was faster this time. Yeah, I could have started like 5-10 minutes sooner, but I decided to kind of stall a little bit. I totally took a screenshot of that panda. I thought it was funny. Caught in 4K, panda. Caught in 4K. Let's see. Where are we? Nate Ghost. Hello, Nate. For your blackmail folder, surely. Mwahahaha. Mwahaha. It's me who blackmails the you, and the other instead of the other way around. Hi, Nate. It's good to see you. Ohayo gozaimasu. Hello, hello. Let me see. Burger posting. Are we live somewhere? I want to be able to respond to the chat. Is there? I don't see it on the Twitter. BB2. Burger posting 2. Let's see. There we are. Oh, so nice. Look at that. I love it. Second channel, right. I am here. I'm here. Moi too. Hello, Burger Posting. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the restream. Teddy the rapper. Hello, Teddy. How are you? Ohayo gozaimasu ne. Welcome to the stream. Sup? How are you? How is everybody doing? We're just getting started. I want to do my hellos and how are yous to everyone. How is everyone's week going? You're just chilling? That's nice. Big chillin'. It's Thursday here. You know, Teddy the rapper, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the producer for some big Korean brand, Bing Chilling. That's what I was trying to avoid, but yeah, Bing Chilling. Yeah. Teddy, from what is the group? They were the producer for 21, Big Bang, those groups. Yeah. Oh no, King, what? Hello from work, Mystic Knight. Hello. So good to see you, Mystic. Aw, they're here from work. Choi, welcome. The John Cena line. Yeah. Cena line. Yeah. I've learned my ways. I've learned to pronounce the name correctly. Are you proud? I'm changing. I'm learning. I'm getting cultured. I'm slowly evolving. Womping Wampas. Womp. Hello. Cena. Did I say that? I did say Cena. Did I? I'm gaslighting myself. Improving by 1%. Yay! Salutations indeed, Womp. I'll be calling you Womp because I think Womp is very cute. And I like to make everybody cute because you guys deserve to be cute and feel cute. So Womping Wampus is Womp. Yes, I'll be referring to you as Wompy. Womp. Livy, welcome to the stream. It's so nice to see you. But yeah, how's everyone's week going so far? We're at Thursday. For some of y'all in a different timeline, it could be already Friday, depending again on timelines. But you're doing good. That's good to hear. That's wonderful. Good. Very nice. Yeah. I don't have much planned today except just yapping. Not Friday yet. Yeah, for some of us it's not quite Friday. Not yet anyways. So, it's Thursday. Yeah. In a few hours for the East Coaster people, it's going to be Friday. If we hit that timer mark. But anyways, it's not bad aside from the disgusting humidity. Ugh, I know, right? Oh, what can we do about that humidity? It's 7 p.m. and still kind of warm. I see. Pixie Sticks, thank you so much for joining us. Hello. Thank you for being here. Very womp, but it's a better womp than usual. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to hear. It's mid-Friday here. Is it? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mystic Night is in Australia. Mystic, I hope no one told you that. I thought you were a different nationality. I even forgot. I think I thought you were something British? No, I don't think I thought you were British, but no, Canadian. I thought you were Canadian. I'm so sorry. In a previous stream, someone threatened to tell you that I thought you were Canadian, but in fact, you are Australian, and this I know. But a minor mistake in my brain has made it so that you are now somewhat of a Canadian. Yes, a common mistake. But yeah, Mystic Knight is the Australian that we also uh, admire and from afar. Maples are fine. We've got that Commonwealth connection. If you call me a Kiwi, then there might be a war. I will not call you a Kiwi. I will just call you Australian. I tend not to be that mean. I don't think I'm a mean-spirited person, and I don't like to play the mean game. The banter is kept very lightly with me. I like some banter, but I'm not. I don't. It's like I don't have the capacity to be super mean to people. I know I tease. I might tease you guys, and you guys definitely tease me a lot. Oh, you guys bully me so hard. Oh my god, and I just take it like the victim that I am. No, I just take it as it is. It's all in good fun, right? Gotta have something lively to poke at. But yeah, I truly believe in the not extracting entertainment through harshness. Get bullied. Plenty of mischief from chat. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yes, the shenanigans. For the sake of alliteration, we are scholars of say so, but also shenanigans. But don't forget the say so. Yeah, we're very say so here. So that is what I hope. Point and laugh. No. Ah. I will be laughing with you. We hope. Yes, we do hope. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I greatly critical hit. Yes, sometimes I give out a big belly laugh and I have a good time with you guys. Usually, what's okay is laughing at my silliness. Mm. So it is what it is. Yeah, I got a little notification, so there was like a split second of dead air. But I did want to bring everyone's attention to my mood board on Twitter. Did you guys see my beautiful, beautiful mood board? I'll give you guys a moment to check that out. But that is what I sent in for my chibi reference. So they're gonna look at my avatar. They're gonna see these chibis and whatnot, and maybe they'll do something. I also requested for a maid, so I get 2 chibis. So hopefully one will be a maid. Mm. Hopefully. But that was just a bit of a tangent. But yeah, my mood board, guys. I have a mood board on my Twitter that I posted. I'm very proud of it, but it's actually it's all over the place. Too many birds, too many pigeons. So, um, yeah, it's my nice mood board. In terms of checking in, I have what have I done? I today I was mostly resting, still kind of recovering from earlier in the weekend, last weekend, which was the convention. I am still recovering a little bit, and I'm being as productive as possible. So I told you guys that Friday there will be no evening stream. I will try to stream a morning stream on Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna try. Um, I'm thinking, do you plant one more potato? So I'm out of soil. I'm out of the compost that the potato needs um to get. What time? I think it should be a little bit later. I'm thinking like 10 or 11 around. I'm thinking around 10 or 11, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm playing it by ear because of like my schedule keeps changing. Like it's, and I hate canceling. I absolutely hate canceling. I like to just go with my word. Like if I say it's this time, it's going to be this time. I don't like canceling. I absolutely hate canceling things. If I can't make it, I'm happy to like work around it. So, it'll probably be later, but depends. Yeah, it depends when I end this stream, and it depends on when I go to sleep. Because sometimes what ends up happening, the reason why it's all up in the air is because sometimes I work at night. And so so yesterday I was working on setting up my stream for the debut, right? So I stayed up until 3 in the morning, like working on it. And like I went to sleep at around like 3:30, like 4-ish in the morning, right? Like working on stuff, right? So so that's so no. So the thing is that my sleep, I get the correct amount of sleep. So that's fine. It's just wonky. Also, Trax, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for tuning in. It's wonderful seeing you again. Hello, hello. Thank you for liking the stream. It's really nice to have you here with us. But for sleep hygiene, it is important to sleep like quote unquote on time. But because of my flexibility with my schedule, I have some leeway. So I'm kind of the atypical person. So I'm kind of the exception, which um, it's kind of weird, but I do still follow a sleep hygiene in that like I do get so basically I've slept at least 12 hours. Yeah. So I do get my sleep. Mm. Mystic Knight says that they're a light sleeper, so they also get weird sleep patterns, and it's really easy to wake up for them to wake up, be woken up. Right, right. Yeah. So I still follow loosely a sleep hygiene, meaning like I'm off of electronics about 20 minutes. Like I'm away from electronics for like 20 to 30 minutes every night that I sleep. How did you know, Panda? How did you know? Actually, I woke up at 10 in the morning. I couldn't get out of bed. I slept and I kept sleeping. And then, yeah, I woke up at around like 2. Panda knows all, man. So I'm definitely getting my hours of sleep. I'm definitely getting my hours of sleep. Coda Wolf, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and being here. I'm Poette Evergreen. It's very nice to meet you. Welcome to AniLive. Yes, welcome, welcome. But yeah, no, I woke up at 10 and I was like, oh man. And the thing is that I was not prepared to stream. Like I could have done like a 10 a.m. stream, but I was like, I'm already late. I can't. So then I was just like, I might as well just like continue resting because I'm just so tired and exhausted. Like my body is just physically exhausted and I have to listen to my body, right? So I listened to that. So I'm working with like my physical limitations as well, which is just fatigue. But I am doing the best. That's why I'm trying to be more accountable with my schedule. Exactly, Panda. Oh my god, I was like, let me just sleep for 1 more hour, and like 2-3 hours pass, and I'm like, it's already like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, but when I woke up, I was like I had some energy, so I was good. I was pretty good. One eternity later. So I definitely get my hours of sleep. I still follow a loose pattern for sleep hygiene. So like 30 minutes before bed, I put away the phone. I'm like not looking at my phone before I'm sleeping. I do not check my messages and all that. That's why some of my Twitter posts are not like super like I'm not just spamming my Twitter with content, right? This is where I'm starting to feel really old. Like I can't keep up with all of the shenanigans of social media because I genuinely value my own like dare I say my own sanity as opposed to like trying to like be active everywhere and have social presence. I'm like if it were up to me, I would like to be off the grid, but it just doesn't work that way. Stare at a glowing tablet until 10 seconds before bed. If that works for you, Panda, that's okay. As long as it does not disrupt you. That's the thing. As long as it doesn't disrupt your sleeping, then we're okay. If you can fall asleep because your body and mind is tired and ready to fall asleep, then that's okay. It doesn't disrupt your sleep. But for some people, it actually does. It's things are considered a disorder as long as it's disruptive. That's usually because some people are living with like all sorts of mental health shenanigans, right? And it doesn't disrupt how they are. And so if it doesn't disrupt them, there's essentially no problem to fix. Yeah. I am the disruption. Ah. Yeah, it's just yapping and I don't do anything too crazy or too wild. It's going to be very wholesome if it's not clear to you guys already, but I'm a very wholesome streamer. It's where I'm comfortable at. It's where I feel I excel in keeping folks feeling cozy, comfortable, and if you guys want to call me your comfort streamer, I would be beyond honored to be that. If I say so, I absolutely say so, that I am say so, 'cause I say so. Where did everyone go? I'm not too worried. Jank, welcome to the stream. Jank Hater, it's really good to see you again. Narcoleptic. What is that? Affected by or related to extreme tendency to fall asleep. Oh, interesting. Narcoleptic. What are the triggers? Oh, so it's like hormonal changes and such. Okay. So you fall asleep very easily. Is that what I'm understanding, Jank? You fall asleep too easily, can't do office work. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. All the TikTok kids with short attention spans left. Yeah. Yes, which is good. I appreciate it. I appreciate them, finding their exploring their options, so to speak, right? Yeah. This is really helpful for me to be able to like have a conversation, be able to finish my thought because I don't have ADHD, but I have this tendency where I can task switch pretty well in my mind. I keep track of like tasks pretty well, but conversations is very difficult. So whenever the conversation splits into like 2 or 3 topics, that's where I need to ask for help. I'm like, "Oh, wait, sorry, what were we talking about? Was it this and this?" Like I have to check in on that. But essentially the topics shouldn't split, but what happens and it is my fault. While one person is typing and answering something, I move on to another subtopic and I entertain that for a little bit and then I come back to another topic. But I used to be really good at that. Actually, I didn't need to ask for help like, "Oh, what were we talking about?" Like I used to be really good at just task switching and like being the socialite, I guess you could say, a socialite. But, over the years, I don't know what it is, it's just harder for me. It's also I'm keeping track of other things as well, like, I'm being very attentive to, like, Twitch, I'm also keeping track of, like, things in my head, like, "Oh, what's the next topic that I wanna bring up?" Kinda going with the flow. That's why there's, like, less, what's the word? Dead air is, like, I'm constantly like, my potato brain is going at full speed trying to keep up with, like, the next thing. And so sometimes while I'm doing that, there's another topic and another topic, so I get really thrown off. So, but it makes for an interesting stream, I think. But it's wild. It almost makes me feel like I'm developing some sort of like attention span deficit. But I know that I'm, dead air, right? Yeah. I'm okay with dead air. I just feel like you guys get kind of nervous, and I don't want to, like, make you guys feel like, "Oh, she's just, like, not paying attention to us," because 'cause I'm very attentive. I feel like I'm even if there's dead air, I feel like I'm really paying attention, I'm catching my breath, and, like, feeling out what's going on with everybody, you know? Mm. So Mystic Knight writes, even when they do their little streams, if you get into the zone mid rant, you'll start to completely miss chat and have to come back and catch up. That is, yes, I've noticed something about Mystic Knight. I've watched Mystic Knight do their like little and it's so cute. And I'm like, oh my god, Mystic Knight is like me. Like he'll go on a tangent and ramble, and then like chat will just throw him like so much. And I'm like, that is me. I feel it exactly. Yeah. Did you guys watch Mystic Knight's presentation on the different tiers? I took notes on his stream. Some streamers, once they start yapping, they ignore chat until they conclude the thought. Yeah, so do you guys know what back channeling is? You guys have heard of back channeling, right? While you guys are answering that about back channeling, Jink Hater says, "Oh, don't know about back channeling? Okay, I'll go into that really quick." Jink Hater says some things just happen, like a chatter says something in between, and then there's a delay till the streamer sees it. Right? Can't say I have. Okay, so all right, understood. I see Jink Hater's message, and yeah, that's basically me. Like, so there's like a delay. So going back onto the topic of back channeling. So in English and in other countries too, like Japan, I do a lot of back channeling, and it could annoy some people. But back channeling is essentially when we make sounds to like say that we're still listening. So for example, mm-hmm, uh-huh, oh, okay, like that's back channeling. I do a lot of that in real life, in awkward situations. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't back channel." It's integrated into me. Like, if you were to actually have a conversation with me, Yeah, I am back channeling in the most yeah, there's the back channeling, thank you. Lyra Goku, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the back channeling. I appreciate it. But yeah, back channeling in real life, I back channel all the time. I'm just like I'm nodding, I'm blinking. My eyes are like thinking, like looking up and like around because I'm really processing what the other person is saying. Yeah, people can do back channeling pretty pretty aggressively. Yeah. And it's I'm okay with like a slow chat. I don't I'll be completely honest with you. If the chat is moving way too fast, I my heart starts racing. I'm like, "Holy cow." Like, "Oh my god." Like when I like okay, so Gargura, when I see Gargura's chat, I get pretty scared. I'm like and on one hand, it shows like, okay, there's a lot of people here. This is what success looks like for some. But my definition of success is how many people can I make a genuine connection with? How many people can I leave an impression with, like a good impression? How many people can I actually like help resolve some sort of like small concern that they have as a community. Maybe we talk about it and maybe people can relate. Like those are my goals. That's what I want as a streamer. And maybe that seems kind of weird, right? Because mostly the success is counted in like metrics, right? Like how much money you can bring in or something, right? Like how much you can raise. And that's another metric. But some people think like just because you have a lot of chatters and spammers, it means like you're successful. But there's a few nuances there. So yeah, I'm okay with the slow chat. I'm okay with just building up a small community, like, that's my goal. Mhm, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for the back channeling. I really do. It really makes me feel heard and seen when you guys do back channel or continue to type in very eloquent sentences. So, Mystic Knight says that they have a habit of back channeling via prediction as an indicator that you're listening, and people probably find that annoying. I feel the same way too, Mystic Knight. I have to catch myself and I apologize. I'm always like, oh, I'm so sorry. Continue. Like you'll always hear me say like, oops, I'm sorry, continue. Cause I do the same thing too. I'm predicting and sometimes that, but for certain things, I don't do that. For certain things, I let them talk their talk. Meaning like if they're opening up about something, I don't do the prediction stuff. I just let them talk and I'm nodding for the most part. And I let them know. That's called empathetic listening. Let me finish your sentences, right? Yeah. Most people get intimidated by Gura's chat, only crazies post in it. Oh, is yeah, okay. So I guess that's normal. You know? Jane Cater says, I've noticed that you can get stressed when Twitch chat and AniLive chats are on completely different wavelengths, which is understandable. Yeah, absolutely. Usually I don't mind side chat. It's just my mind starts to do this thing where I filter out, okay, these two people are having a side chat, let them finish, and then I continue to like I'm like quickly reading stuff. But yeah, it's so stressful, guys. It's because I like the interaction. Like I want the community to be on good terms with each other, like as a whole, right? That's always a nice feeling. Side chats within side chats within side chats. Oh my god, that's a nightmare. That's like you're like it's like hair is getting split, nails on a chalkboard in every which direction. But yeah, I'm glad you have noticed that I get stressed when Twitch and AniLive chats are going in like random directions. It gets crazy. It's just chaos. And during my debut, that's kind of I couldn't even get through like my thoughts because I'm keeping up with everything. Like I don't have that capacity. I literally take in everything as it is. So like if someone is like gifting me, I will take the time. I have not had the training to just ignore someone who like dumps jelly beans into my stream. You know, like I will finish my thought and I'll be like, oh my god, thank you for the jelly beans, or like, oh my god, thank you for the hearts, or oh my god, thank you for the gifts, and like thank you for liking the stream, right? It's a courtesy thing. It's gonna be harder as like things pick up speed, but don't be discouraged. If something naturally happens that you want to respond to, I encourage that. That's really important to me, and I will learn to adapt. I will adapt. It's something that I need to learn to do as an entertainer, as a hostess, right? So these are skills, and chat goes fast. But so I appreciate you guys having the attention span greater than a jar of peanut butter. For example. So thank you for always being so kind and considerate and thoughtful in your responses. I can tell that you guys are very very thoughtful. Hi hi, kawaii ne. You guys are very thoughtful in your responses and very very thorough. Like very like you know if it's not right, you call it out, and I appreciate that. Right. Mystic Knight says it's a balancing act. Like as a viewer, I want to hear your thoughts to their conclusion, but as a donator, I'd probably want to get a bit of acknowledgement ASAP. Right? No, I feel it. No, I'm the same way, Mystic Knight. Like if I donated something to someone, oh, you better bet I'm gonna get acknowledged. Like you better stop mid sentence and recognize me, honey. Like oh my god, like I just dropped like $20 onto your stream and you're not gonna acknowledge me. You're gonna acknowledge somebody else. Like, no, I feel it. I completely get it. I am the same way. So I will literally drop everything and I'll just be like, oh my God, we just got like donut, which throws me off track. So it's monetary, whether it's through conversations. I always say for like some of the younger people, right, who can't monetarily contribute, I say there's so many other ways to contribute, you know? Hey, I gave you currency of a questionable exchange value, right? um like so for some of the younger folks, right, for some of the younger folks who tune in, I want to like be inclusive, and I always say that there's so many other ways that you can contribute to the community and support me as a content creator, as an influencer, as a spokesperson, as an individual. And that can include just you know sharing memes, clipping. There's just so many things, right? Like restreaming, all of that, that's love too, right? Those are acts of kindness, those are acts of service. Did I get any money from Nexus yet? They are working on it. I believe they're working on it. I haven't heard. I think they have a lot to do. Like they have a lot to do. Um, like I realized how much they have to do. But I have trust, I have faith in them because if they don't, they're gonna be losing a lot. There's so much at stake. There's investors, there's their reputation, and you know, there's just so much at stake for them to do things right, to do things as best as possible, as you know, up to standard, up to par. And of course, it's okay if they want to do something a little bit different, right? It's okay if they want to be a trailblazer, they want to push the envelope, that's fine, right? They're filling their burlap sacks to disappear. No. I hope not. No, no, no. It's I'm sure it's very overwhelming given the amount of work that they need to do with such little, and I'm throwing them so many tasks and curveballs. I feel bad. Like I'm trying to do as much as I can on my own. And even then I'm just like feeling like, hey, I need some help, like help ASAP. Jank Hater says, hey, hold up, the HoloLive model where you can't expect an immediate response to super chat is kind of the industry standard. Donators aren't entitled to disruption. Okay. What do you mean by donators are not entitled to disruption? Paying talent seems important though. Yeah, I would say so as well. So I just like maybe like 2 days ago, so they're a little bit late, but 2 days ago I received a form that I had to fill out for my chibi. So, you know, I was kind of wondering when they would get around to it, but they got around to it, and I made a mood board. It's notice me senpai thing that needs to be careful. Oh, would you care to elaborate, King? I'd actually like to hear more about what you have to say to that while you're typing, you know, the notice me senpai thing in more detail. Mystic Knight says it's on AniLive at this point, right? Um, since that's where the first month's donations are from. Mm, you pay a super chat and you have to acknowledge them. Right, right. That's a level where there's so many super chats, so the streamer has the right to ignore them. Oh, right. Thank you for the clarification. Yes, brain. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, there's like just like forever just super chats, one like just it's like a long stream of super chats. I would be very confused on how to respond. I would read them all. I would take the time to read them each and every one. So I would like stop the conversation and be like, "All right, we got some super chats. Let's handle the super chats right on that at that point." That's what I would do. It's crazy, but that's probably what I would do. To be honest. The HoloLive model is that the donations can come in the middle of a stream, but the talents don't react to the donations until after the main content or in the separate donation reaction stream. Ah, I see. Don't they just dedicate an entire stream to super chat reading? Yeah, yeah, I've seen that as well. Um, if it gets to that point, I would probably have to, or I would do it at the end maybe. But yeah, if it gets to that point, I'd probably have to just dedicate like an entire stream to all the super chats. Plus, if a super says something inappropriate, you don't want to have an obligation to acknowledge it. Right. Which is that's gonna also happen as well, right? But it's kind of funny because it's like, oh well, thank you for the money. I think. They have thousands at average per views. Yeah, I don't I'm if we get there, we get there. If we don't, I'm not sweating it. I'm not like gonna feel any sort of like disappointment in myself for not having like 1,000 super chats. And even, if you really think about it, if someone hated me that much to send a super chat that was super inappropriate, aren't they still giving me money? Like that is some like high level misogyny if I think about it that way. But I really don't understand that line of thinking. I really don't. But if there's some people that are like that, I mean, that's still money being thrown at a person. So you can hate all you want, but you're like paying for my projects. You're supporting me. Unless they do this thing where they like retract it, but I don't know. That's a lot of work as well. Um, so uh, yeah. that is still money being utilized for whatever reason, for good or for bad. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I will have to just like speed read things and be like, oh well, I'll still acknowledge. I'll be like, oh well, that's inappropriate. Okay, well, moving right along, right? Like, okay, next. Like that's just that's my style, I guess, right? That's my filter in action. We're just gonna march one at a time like the veterans of Normandy. Focus on the now rather than what could be. Right, right. Because who knows? Maybe I just have a really small, cozy community, and in my definition, that's success. In other people's definition, that might not be success, right? Having a couple whales is not too bad. As long as my projects are funded, um, I'm completely happy, right? As long as I break even, I don't need to necessarily profit. But, having some extra income would help with other things as well. But, right, like, it depends on my perspective or like what my goal is. What's my end goal, right? You've always been told step one first before step two or three. Right, right. So we're kind of jumping the gun thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get like a bunch of super chats. That's only if there's some like rich people who are spamming and whatnot. I don't know. I don't. Hmm. I don't think I cater to that audience, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm okay with that, right? Well, consider if someone sent a donation with a racist name as a joke, are you going to feel bad shutting that person down? I would omit the racial. And that's the thing. What do I attract such people? That is the key question. The people who are willing to support me should be like people who are within my target audience, right? Folks with like a good moral compass, have a good sense of themselves, are pretty stable in one way or another, and appreciate my content to help spread stability, whether that's mental or emotional stability, right? The Tarnished Weeb, welcome to the stream. Blank Gatto, hello, hello. Oh, also, Relatar, welcome to the stream. Bees love honey, but flies do as well. Yeah, well, we'll have a little sticky tape for the flies and keep them kind of stuck there too. Really, can I call you really? I don't know, I'm trying to figure out a Relatar. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Relatar. Uh, Relatar. Yeah, that's good, Realtor. Okay, thank you. Those poor flies. Yeah, put them or get one of those. What is it? Those little electric things, and then zap them away. Yeah. Well, at that point, we'll have moderators, right? I think you know what type of audience you've attracted so far. Very smart people, very smart and capable people. Thank you so much for the raid, Beep Sack. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I wouldn't feel bad shutting down a person. In fact, this is probably gonna bite me in the butt, but if someone was like saying something like really harsh to me, I would just like be like, oh, okay, there's a harsh comment, but they're still sending me money, so that's kind of conflicting. That's a really situation to be in, honestly. Hopefully that never happens, but it probably will, right? We're just gonna have to accept that. Thank you, Beeb Socks, for the raid. Hello, hello to the folks tuning in on Twitch. It's good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Concerns that I can address as a community, as a whole, in general, that would be fine to do. But yeah, So not the electric light. Oh yes, the electric light. What would you guys say the type of, like, if I were to clump the chat, if I were to clump you guys into like one demographic, this is like how I think you guys are. So I think you guys are like between the ages of 25 and above, right? Uh, I will occasionally get some of the like the younger folks. That's just like inevitable, right? Like I'm gonna I'm gonna get some of the younger folks all the time, and I'm trained. I'm like not trained, but I'm not like but I'm adept to dealing I'm adept with dealing with younger folks. Having interacted with children in the past, so I can keep up with them. So yeah, so I got you. Yay, pixie sticks. Yeah, that was actually my general demographic was 25 and above. I can handle older or I mean younger. Like I can handle like 21, 22, 23, 24, 18, 19 is a little bit of a stretch unless they're mature, like emotionally, mentally mature. My content would definitely, kids stepped on your lunch today. I'm so sorry, tarnished weeb. Cosmo, welcome to the stream. It's so nice to see you. Hello. Expert child wrangler poet Sugoi. No, I've dealt with children before. They children love me. Mothers usually love me. Parents love me. I'm a good friend. I'm good friends with like my friends' parents and like their children. So preformed the damn rumbling. The who? That I I don't know. That can't brain. I was on a tangent, but Cosmo, welcome again. You also have to factor in the audience that AniLive attracts and those who go to restreams. Right, right. If they're yeah, if they're promoting to like a younger audience, you guys are gonna have to deal with like you guys are gonna have to be patient and wait until they settle down. But they're genuinely there to check out my content, and that's interesting to say to see is that some of my content might force certain people to like take a hard look at like their attention span, right? Because like some of my videos, even though they're like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever, it's a little bit slower pace. Like I said, it's mature, right? Like not mature as in like, oh, 18 plus. It's mature as in it's like you need to have like a sense of like emotional maturity to be able to like at least consider some of my topics. Yeah, there's times someone pops in and says, "Hi, I'm 16. Have you seen Overlord?" Right. Given how word about this restream spread, I'd expect restream viewers to definitely be adults plus. Right. I do have a question for you guys, and you guys may or may not like this question, or you might think it's weird, but do you guys expect me to do like quote unquote 18 plus content, or are you guys here for the say so? Like, because you guys are only going to get the say so. I'm just giving you that warning. Time to pack up the bag. Sorry. And you're just chilling. Why does that sound like a trap? No, it's not a trap. I'm a very say so streamer. That's what you guys are always going to get from me. There's going to be some silly moments like the other day I was talking about my armpit, but that was just something silly, right? Okuma sorua. Okuma, welcome to the stream. I don't know, I just expect Poette to be Poette. Okay, yeah. Never had that expectation, no. Okay, good. Because 18 plus is up to you, but I don't if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Yeah, I definitely won't. I will have to be very clear. Like, that is not my forte. That is not my style. Yeah, there are other streamers and outlets. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not, like I won't be entertaining that. There's already a whole industry for that, right? People are gonna expect say so unless the VTuber starts edging into naughty territory. Right, right. Yeah. I just want to make it very clear for you guys that if you guys are expecting anything like that from me, like 18 plus, you're probably not going to get it. So try to find, space out your resources like, oh, okay, so I can get my say so bit from this person. I can get my mental health wellness check in. If I'm ever needing like some general like conversation topics of like well being, I can go to Poette for that, right? There's also, oh my god, yeah, there's Poette AI for that. That's hilarious, right? Yeah, like what the heck? There should be like a different color version of me. Yeah, like there's Angel Poette and then there's Devil Poette, the AI, darn devilish me. Because my identity is integral to kind of my content, right? So I'm Aero Ace. I'm on that spectrum. I do fluctuate. I'm noticing some fluctuations in the past, right? So you could say I'm like Demi like demi-romantic or demisexual, whatever, right? Like I'm demi, I'm on that spectrum. It's just a phase. You're a phase. You're a phase, panda. Red, unsay so poet. Dang, red, huh? I don't know if red's a good color for me. My eyes would have to probably be like pinkish or purple, right? Like two different colored eyes to match that color scheme, right? The demi-romantic and aromantic. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm definitely on that spectrum, guys. It's just how I am. Like all these words. It's at this point like it's not just that I want to slap a label on myself and be like, yeah, that's what I am. It's like I lacked the vocabulary to describe my experience. So when jargon started popping up about like LGBTQ and like demi and like pan and bi, right? Bi romantic, pan romantic, right? Bi just means two. I want to make it kind of clear. Bi doesn't just mean man and woman. Bi can mean, oh, I'm attracted to trans and non-binary people. You can be bi romantic or bisexual and be attracted to like trans and like and yeah, as long as it's just two groups, right? But generally, people think that oh, bi is just man, female, and male. But what if you're a person who's attracted to trans people specifically, right? You just I don't know. There's something intriguing about that. Mars and automobiles. You don't want to be like a sellout. What do you mean by that, King? I definitely don't want to be a sellout. Of course not. Like no one wants to be a sellout, right? Like I want to be authentically myself, and that's a balancing act, right? To meet the standard of the entertainment industry while still holding your integrity. That is going to be the hardest thing to maintain that balance, right? Does the demi part mean it's for everything? Yes, I think so, Jane Cater. I'm gonna say yes for that. Not to be confused with demi-romantic and aromantic. No, those are two separate things for sure, right? There's demi-romantic and then there's demisexual. There's aromantic and then asexual as well. Like, right? So, like you rather sell the brand rather than being you. Funny scene reference I can think of is Wayne's World branding scene. Would I rather sell the brand or myself? Like, okay, so this is kind of rough because I am the brand. Like my value system and everything, that's what I'm promoting. My message, that is my brand, like goodness, like general wholesomeness in a world where it's just constantly vile, right? Like I'm sharing, I'm promoting goodness, right? I'm promoting well-being and stuff like that. Asexual at least is not a B minus sexual. Oh my god, at least it's an A. Goodness. Saturn, welcome to the stream. I love your PFP. Is that Pochaco? That's so adorable. I love Pochaco. Kawaii desu ne. Hello, hello. Hello, Saturn. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about gender, and this is a topic that I really like to talk about with you guys and try to, tap into. And it's fine if you're just hetero. It's fine if you have like if you're questioning or if you have thoughts and you either have experimented or have not experimented. So let me go ahead. Welcome back, Saturn. Welcome to the stream. Let me go ahead and address what Jane Cater has to say. So you would be able to be romantic with any type of person except that you're not romantic. Like, okay, so this is where I'm weird. This is where I'm really weird, Jank. So I think I can be romantic sometimes, but I'm not very good at being romantic. And so that's not my default. I'm not a very like no, you should see me. Like you'll just be like, this is where I'm weird. And I know this about myself. So whenever there's something like really romantic about someone, I'm just like I feel awkward. I'm just really kind of awkward about it. I don't know if that's normal or not. Whereas other people, like, they play into it, and I don't. I usually don't play into it as well. Like, I play it, I can either play it, like, really, like, "Oh, okay," right? Like, so someone's like, "Hey, baby, you're so cool," and some people would be like, "Aw, thanks," or, like, someone's like, "Hey, baby, you're so sexy," I'll be like, "Uh-huh." Like, that's how I play, like, quote, unquote, "play it off." Um I don't know how to describe it. Place his hand in the shoulder. Hey, and I'm just like standing really like I'm just like what why is this person's hand on my shoulder? Like what's going on? Hey, hi. Like just hello. Steph Bro, welcome to the stream. I am explaining my nuance. So this is where romance is like I'm not very good. So you don't find cringy come-ons to be exciting. No, but I don't find a lot of things to be exciting either, I guess. So places hand on shoulder. So you got any sisters? I actually if you're talking about Lulu, she's a gen mate of mine. We have this really funny whatchamacallit, like story, I guess, that the community has made up where I don't know if I'm gonna make it official, like if it's my official lore that she's my sister, or if we're just sisters by associating our artist mother together. I haven't talked to her about it yet. But Jane Cater, it's not just cringy come-ons. There's some other stuff that just kind of happen, and I'm just kind of like I don't feel like what normal people feel like for that. I'm just like whatever. I don't know. Is that normal? Because I feel like some people like that kind of stuff and they play into it and they're flirting. Like I've seen people flirt before. I'm like, man, they're so normal. I wish I could be that normal. And I just don't. Like I've had it. I heard some people because they're like, I've been hitting on you for the past half hour. I was like, oh no, I thought we were just having a conversation, and they just rolled their eyes. They were so done with me. They were just like, I wasted my time, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like this. Like I don't want to be right. I'm not sure, step bro. I'm not. I don't know. I can't answer that. So if someone you're close to gives you a hug, you're just like meh. Yeah, that is actually that is I am meh. Like my hugs are awkward. I unless someone's crying, even when someone's crying, I feel like compelled to hug them. I'm still very awkward about it. Like it, but I try my best, guys. I try my best. I try to be lovingly to you guys as best as I can. I really want to try to break this mold, but it's so I don't know why I'm like this, you know? I wish I could just be super loving and motherly or something. Like I have no motherly I'm not very motherly. I don't know. I have nurturing like skills. Like I can nurture something, but I'm not like I'm just not. I don't know how to explain it if it makes sense to you guys. But Noah Bear, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the pink pen line. I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, Avatar is heterochromatic or heterochromia. Yeah, it is. Different color eyes. Yes, yes. I think it's spelled with a T, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm very awkward with hugs, but I try not to be. I try to even when I hug someone, I'm just like, oh, too close, too close. But it's a social norm, so. Oh, I just trying to decode the terms you use, not criticize. Oh no, absolutely, Jank Hater. I feel very seen. I feel very heard and validated in my experience. Thank you for taking the time to actually attempt to get to know my quirks, my weirdness. Right. I've known this about myself. I don't know why I'm like this. I just call it diversity. So the words, the jargons, the terminology has definitely helped me like come to terms with like, oh, there's actually a name for that, right? Yeah. Your OC is a puppy from Gotcha Life. That's cute. That's nice. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're having a conversation about gender, particularly my experience with gender, which is different for other people. I really want to highlight that my and and we're back. And we're back. We're back. I did this. It's okay now. Yeah. Uh Mystic Knight didn't do anything, but welcome back, everyone. The app crashed once again while I was saying that. Yeah, it crashed on me, and I was saying that I didn't want to like say that my experience, my anecdote, right, my personal interaction with these terms or jargon is a standard, right? It fluctuates, but yeah. Yeah, Mystic Knight is not responsible this time. This time is like, bruh. This time, right? But yeah, welcome back. Thank you so much, Alara Goku. And yeah, the app did crash. And thank you so much for coming back, guys. Yeah, so what I was saying was that it's really important that I don't say that, oh, being aro ace or being queer this is what it means for everyone. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just sharing like my experience and how these words, quote unquote, labels help describe my experience and gives me like vocabulary, helps paint a picture for others to understand, right? To try to understand or grasp. But yeah, there is a difference between sexuality and romance. Hmm. For sure. For sure. I don't. Yeah, I don't really just find the things that fascinating. I don't know this. I'm weird like that. So, Jester Joker, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hello. Guess who's graduating in 12 hours? What does that mean, graduating? Are you graduating like from school or like college or what? Context, please. Always provide context. Okay, is it college or high school? Jester Joker. Jester Joker is graduating from ... School, but which school? High school or college? Because they're both academic settings. Little Bird Star, welcome to the stream, Little Bird. Let's see. The idea that labels define what your experience is supposed to be is why I'm not comfortable with those identity labels usually. Sure, I can understand that, Jank. Got to be back to the customer-facing part of my job, so enjoy the rest of the stream. All right, Misty, thank you. The academic. No, the Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna leave that one alone. All right. Well, congratulations for that. So yeah, Jank, it's really important that we have to be careful how we use labels because labels are resources for us, right? It's like a book, and a pencil, and a knife. You know, these are all resources and tools, but anything can be turned into a weapon, right? I can give myself a paper cut by accident. Ow, Label me as a potato. I'm okay with that. Yeah, potato is good. All right, but thanks so much for tuning in, Mystic Knight. And for those of you guys who are interested and have questions about gender, go ahead and ask them in the chat, whether it's in Twitch or on AniLive. Like for you, it sounds like shorthand for part of your experience, but to me, they often sound like my character has the Arrow Ace template. Oh, like a trope, right? Is what you're talking about, Jink Hater. Yeah, that's what makes it really dangerous. Are tropes and generalizations and just stereotypes. That's why I don't like stereotypes. That's why I'm like, guys, no, like hold on, let me explain myself, right? Like that's why I'm saying this is very anecdotal. That's why I'm literally saying like my experience is not the same as every other Arrow Ace person, is not the same as every other queer person. But there might be some commonalities, and that's okay. There should be some commonality, but just don't don't assume like every commonality is going to be present in the same way, right? You have to kind of have to take everything with a grain of salt, right? So for example, I identify as queer, but queer doesn't mean I'm super loud about my queerness. There are people who are very, very loud about their queerness. They will, yeah. So I've had an undercut before, but it was very subtle. And every time I tied my hair into a ponytail, this green hair, right? You could see my undercut, but then I put it down and I look normal. And you just think I have like a kind of a messy hair bob. Maybe in the future, if I get a chance, I would like to have my character design have maybe like an undercut on the side. That'd be kind of cool. But if not, that's fine as well, right? Just something kind of, to like what really helps, and this is what's so important, is the visual representation. That's why representation is so important, is because it helps give visibility, right? Even if it's not like visibility for everyone, it's like a representation. You could have an undercut now, couldn't you? I could, yeah. Undercut is very like unorthodox, very untraditional, right? Like for female-bodied people, it's always interesting. It always draws your attention. Like, there's something a little bit more about this person than just that. Like it's just down now. Right, yeah. Like you can't see it, but I could have an undercut like underneath my my hair right now. It's just down now. Exactly. Right. But I do like that my artist mom who designed me gave birth to me, right? Birthed me into existence, into visual manifestation. Was able to offer a little bit something like a hairstyle that wasn't super traditional, right? Yeah. There was a design. I will go ahead and bring up another VTuber, Iron Mouse from V Shoujo. She had this one design where she had like a side cut that was really cool. It was like her hair was side sweeped, and then, like, on the side of her head was shaved, and I thought that was so cool. I was like, "That is such a cool design." It didn't really match her energetic voice, like, her very shrill, bright, energetic, like, voice, but it looked really cool. She had that, and I thought that was really cool. Yeah. Maybe someday I can have hair like that. But if not, I'm okay with that as well, right? Like, just finding some balance with that as opposed to, like, making it a need, right? I think I see Raccoon. Welcome, Raccoon. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's very nice to see you. Thank you for liking the stream. Yeah, we're talking about gender, or specifically my experience with my own gender and such. If you want an undercut, you could put that in the lore. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'd be kind of cool. I would. Yeah, gender. It's oddly slow and quiet today. It is very comfortable and cozy. Like, if all of my streams could be like this with like a few more people, I'm completely satisfied. I'm not even looking at the numbers. Yeah, I like it. I like this. I like getting to know you guys. I like having the chance to explain myself in whatever way I'm able to. I like being able to talk about gender in my own words, right? Like my own experience is what I mean, right? And maybe that opens the door for more empathy and understanding of other people's experiences, more or less. Usually, when I work with people who are trans or, at risk youth who are, uh, judged for their identity, I what I usually think about is I pull my own experience and I try to empathize that way to help them feel visible, to help them feel validated, right? Like, try to think of, like, what would I say to myself if I were in this situation? Like, what can I do? So, yeah. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Is for the most part, is everyone pretty hetero? That's okay if you're hetero. I get to I get to share some of my experiences of like queer and non-binary things. There's so much overlap in my identity that I realize there's a lot of intersection to unpack, and each have their own. Like, someone could just be non-binary and non-binary alone, but I have like layers, right? Like, I have non-binary overlapping with being queer, overlapping with being like, aro ace. It's just a phase point. Well, I'm gonna wait for that phase to go away, Panda. I'm gonna wait. We'll be here for a while. We will be here for a while. I also wanna say that, uh, like, I think I admire men more than I, like, uh, fall for them, is what I've noticed. I think a lot of my infatuation can get easily mistaken for, like, romantic feelings. So that's what is something that I've been noticing, right? Like, that I in the past have also noticed as well. When you Google queer, you see a really cool animation on Google. Really? Um, Let me see. Queer. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, it's for June. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm seeing it. It's really awesome. Ray, Mar, welcome to the stream. So yeah, there's like confetti everywhere and there's flags and representations. There's different color hands, just, of different skin tones. That's really good. I think that's a good direction to be in, to celebrate diversity and including a lot of different perspectives and experiences, for more empathy in society. You're new here, you're gonna Need a rundown. Okay, so for the rundown, this is an app where streamers stream, and not everyone can stream. If you're interested in streaming, you're going to have to apply on AniLive's Twitter. So when you go to AniLive's Twitter, there's going to be an application form, and you can also contact them directly for any questions and concerns. The other route is you can also go to nexus.live. That is the website, Nexus, Nexas.live, and you can contact them and reach out if you would like to stream on through AniLive with them, or you could just be an indie VTuber. There's so many different ways to go about it. But anyways, this app is a streaming app for folks to socialize, get to know people from around the world. Dare I say, everyone here is from literally different parts of the world. We have a Wave 2 coming up. They've already started their work with Wave 2. I will be a senpai. Can you believe it, guys? I will be a senpai. I may be taking someone under my wing, perhaps, or however that works. You're gonna apply? Okay, well, Ray, Mar, if you don't have any experience, I would actually want to refer you to a different site. I would actually like to refer you to a site called Reality and or Hyper, right? Yeah. There's actually a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. You've been on Reality? Yeah. What do you think of it? What do you guys think of Reality? I've heard a lot about that app, and I've had conversations about it, and that's why I redirect people to start there. There's so much drama on it. Really, I never heard of that. Cap, she's shilling Reality. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Shilling the competition? Oh man. Well, I did do my like I don't think they care. I don't think they care. But they don't even have a form. It's alright, but drama and kind of nonsense. I see. Well, you can also be indie. You could become an indie streamer and then apply to AniLive, right? So get your own stuff together and then go on AniLive. Or go to Nexus, like a start or like any there's actually a lot of other agencies, right? You could be an emoji streamer. Joining this is like a job application. Appreciate it. Yeah. But if you don't want to go through the whole hassle of like becoming a streamer, I would also invite you to try to be a really dedicated supporter and viewer, because that in itself is also a wonderful, very rewarding. You can kind of live vicariously through others' success, which is a very good, it's like you get to complete and accomplish things as a community. Hey, it's Endra. Hey, Endra, how was your collab with Nell? Guys, Nell was online. Yeah, she was on Endra's. She was on Endra's stream. Sorry. Atlas X, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's really good to see you. Andra, thank you so much for the compliment. Saying my voice is nice makes me feel very nice. Thank you, thank you. Saying my voice is bad, I don't really care, but saying my voice is nice is always a good feeling. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. But yeah, okaeri nasaimase. Welcome back. It was cool. You learned about tree kangaroos. Oh, interesting. I missed a bit of it. Yeah, but I was really glad I got to drop in, support a fellow green avatar friend. A green general. There, let's go. T Products, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the raid of 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. The green team, yeah. I hope we can do some more collabs in the future, Endra. Look them up. Tree kangaroos. All right. I gotta look at this up now. Tree kangaroos. Oh my god! They're so cute. What the heck? Oh, Osada, hello. It's so good to see you. Hello, T Products. Thank you for the raid. Greatly appreciate it. How is everyone? The new folks coming in. Guess what? We were talking about my favorite topic, which was gender, but from the perspective of my own anecdotal, experience, right? How's it hanging? It's hanging pretty good. They are not cute. What are you talking about? Oh, tree kangaroos are not cute? Are they really, I don't know, I think their paws and tail are really cute. They're kinda cute, they look kinda funny. Oh my god, I'm seeing some really funny ones. They're kinda cute. I mean, they're a little weird in some ways, but I like weird, so yeah. I don't know much about them, but I'm glad that, you're showing me these. Yeah, tree kangaroos, I like. But yeah, how's it hanging? It's hanging pretty good. We are doing pretty well. We're hanging out. We're hanging out very well and chilling and vibing, you know. But yeah, guys, what are your experiences? Oh, Osada the chamber from Chambers, welcome. I think hello, is this the same Osada? Oh, hi, welcome, Osada. Thank you so much for being here. Okaeri nasaimase. Hello, hello. Yep, same. Okay, I was wondering if there was like two Osadas. You're just a guy. Hey, simple is good. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. That's cool. That's cool. Being a simple guy, just being a normal guy is hey, it's all good, right? But being open with guy that's what I'm saying. No way. Yes way. He was just like, I'm a guy. And I was like, being simple is good, with guy thoughts. Yeah, sure. So that's the thing. If I were to say, okay, here's just an example. I cannot say I'm a girl with girl thoughts. I don't think that's me. I can't say I do that. Whatever girl thoughts are, whatever that whole weird meme about that is. But but what exactly is queer thoughts exactly either, right? So still happen to you do made RP, it's fine. Okay. I'm free now, but I'll stay here for a bit. Okay, Osada. Sure, sure. Yeah, we're just talking about gender. Everyone's gender expression is different, and I think we can come together with our differences and really find some common ground. Pablo, welcome to the stream. Aw, Osada, those are so cute. You know many girls with thoughts like yours. Okay. Are they straight though, Jank, or are they are they queer? Are they non-binary? Or are they that typical girl kind of thing? For clarity, you identify as non-binary, right? Yes, I am. I am non-binary. All kinds. Everyone questions. Yeah. Why does your text repeat yourself? I'm not sure. Raccoon with raccoon thoughts. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a glitch there, but hello, Pablo. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Poette Evergreen, and this is AniLive. We're talking about gender today. Yeah, it's AniLive. I said AniLive, not any other channel of streaming. You're very welcome. You're very welcome here. Yeah. But I am non-binary, Tatan. I do identify as non-binary. But like, if we want to get into biology, that's different too, right? AniLive, exactly. Extremely well-developed app with perfect functionality. He says that with so much sarcasm in his text. Oh my goodness, yeah. But I think it's really important that you guys do get to know me in such a way. To be honest, don't care about the biology. Yeah. I'm non-binary, so they, them is good. You're just a bi girl. Okay. So, quick question, Osada. When you define yourself as bi, is bi strictly for you male and female, or are you bi for like trans and non-binary people? Or is it a mix of both? Like some people are like trans all. Oh, so you would be pan. I think that's pan. Bi, the prefix bi just means two, strictly two. Pan means like all, right? So I think you're either pansexual or pan romantic, or just pan in general, like pan for both. Yeah, if you think about it, the prefix means bi. Like, or the prefix bi, sorry, the prefix bi means two. Sorry, my brain, I just looked at the chat and then brain just went whoop. You've had labels shoved in your mouth by societal elements. People are people to me. Yeah. But then on the other side of the spectrum, you have xenophobia. You have a concept called xenophobia. You have transphobia. There's people who don't like the whole, thing, people moment, right? I'm learning, Panda. I have acquired the knowledge. This is what happens when I acquire the knowledge. I get labels acquired, right? Isn't bi super bigoted or whatever now? I don't. Bi had its conflicts, had definitely had its fair share of controversy. But yeah, pan is probably a good word for your experience. That's why I wanted to invite this question and answer sort of thing. Bigoted according to who? Right. I'm not sure how you mean by bigoted. Jank, you're gonna have to You're gonna have to elaborate for me. I'm potato after all. Yeah, I invite more elaboration for that. But yeah, pan. I was pan romantic, meaning I don't feel uncomfortable holding hands with a trans person. You know, the man, right? Yeah. Like if you're lesbian, trans women are going to be upset about that. Right, right, right. If you're lesbian, trans women are going to be right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like then you're pan, right? You would have to be pan as opposed to bi. That's why there's a label called pan. You're okay with trans. So when I was 22 and I started dating for the first time in my life, like I actively started dating. It wasn't any some weird stuff like getting hooked up or whatever. That's those weird stuff. I started dating when I was 22, and the first partner that I had, the first person I dated was a trans woman, and I really thought they were female. I saw them as female. I said, "No, you're a girl to me," and they were in the middle of their transition, so I was okay with that. I was okay with holding hands with them and being somewhat intimate, like, you know, given I told them I was A-roll A, so I'm like, "I'm gonna do my best," right? Like, "Ganbatte, Poette." Like, "Ganbatte." Yeah. Do you think that might be have influenced you? No, because I already came into that like knowing I was fluctuating. Like I was already questioning myself. You know what I mean? So that was just but yes, the relationship dynamic with my first partner for like maybe 3, 4 months did really influence me. Yeah. I became more and more wanting to be more like a man. I thought about hormonal I thought about transitioning, sorry. I actually had a serious thought with myself about transitioning, which required hormones. I did everything else, you know, changed my name, changed my clothes, you know, looked really cute like a cute little boy that I am, and but I couldn't do the hormones. It was just that extra bit that I couldn't pull myself to do. I was too scared. I guess you could say, or I just didn't believe in it. Whatever. There's so many different ways to talk about it. So you need to be pan rather than to be socially acceptable. Oh, same. I started dating at 22. I knew you liked girls too back in middle school. Exactly. See, Osada knows. So when I was really young, it was actually around middle school, I started having feelings for some of the girls. And I thought, like, this doesn't feel normal. Like, I feel like I want to hold their hands and spend time with them in different ways. So, but like, I also felt kind of weird feeling this way. So I kind of like had to be like, no, maybe this is probably gonna get me in trouble because you know I want to be a good person, so I don't want to like get in trouble. So I didn't pursue that for a very long time. Yeah, I didn't have any idea what I was feeling either, Osada. So it wasn't until like college, right? College, higher education, guys, right? College, ooh, that the doors opened up to me. Like you know, gender studies. Oh my god, there's an actual study for this. There's an actual department for what I was experiencing. And you know, some people say, "Oh, if you know about it when you're younger, it can be bad for you. It's actually gonna like change you." But you know, had I known this a little bit sooner, it would have been a lot easier. Was it socially acceptable back then? No. So it wouldn't have even mattered if I knew what the heck I was. It wasn't socially acceptable anyways. So we're moving towards like social acceptance. We're moving towards that. So then that you know information can be disseminated to younger generations early on so that you know as a global tribe, as a global community, we're on the same, but that's going to take years. Yeah, same here, Osada. I was like, I'm a freak of nature. And growing up I had individuals who picked on me. They picked on me because of how I was either too girly, I was too cute, I was like a baby, you know, but being the youngest, like what do you expect from me, right? Like I don't know. That's just kind of what happens when you grow up, you just get picked on. But I didn't let that like put me down. I never thought of myself as a victim, and I always fought back in my own way. I said, "Hey, you know, that's not true what you're saying about me. Like, that's one thing, and that's fine. Like, you can have your opinion, but it's just not true. And like, you know, you can be wrong, and I can just understand that and accept that and move on." So, from a very young age, that's what I said to myself. I'm like, "You're wrong, but I'm not going to correct you." Right, right, yeah, exactly. Like, who thought you were too girly? You know, family, friends. So they didn't suspect me to be queer. I just looked too normal. And then that's another debate and question. What does queer look like? What does queer feel like? Can we standardize it for the masses, or is queer a very intimate experience, right? Like, how can that's what we were talking about, like, tropes and such like that. So, I will be honest, there was something that I read about the word tomboy, and tomboy is not a very accurate definition of the queer experience. I don't mind being called a tomboy. I feel like it's a compromise that I'm willing to make, but it's not accurate. It's still not accurate. I rather someone just call me, oh, this person is a queer person and they're very proud of their experience, and what they've been through, right? Um, so so yeah. Uh, this is a very intimate topic, definitely very personal, and I can't say that I speak for everyone. I'm not gonna say that this is what is standard for other queer people. People, you don't know what they've been through, that can shape and nuance their experience. There might be some commonalities. There might not be. I can dress normally, and I can look very normal, but inside is what I know my experience to be, right? And only I can express that to you guys. And whether you believe me or not, that's on you guys. So if you believe me, cool. If we're gonna get along just fine. If you don't believe me, hey, that's fine. I'll find someone else who will get it, right? But thank you, Andra. Thank you so much for your support and for being here for this topic of gender and understanding the nuances of everyone's experiences. Some of it's related to trauma, some of it's not, right? You believe me? Thank you, Pablo. Thank you. Velvet Vista, welcome, welcome. You're so girly that they don't believe that you're a weeb, then you open up to them. Weeb is different. Weeb is like you like Japanese culture and Japanese like animation, right? But welcome back, you guys. Oh, no one left, but thank you so much for liking the stream. I hope that makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions, like more personal questions, I can try to answer them. If they're a little too personal, I'll be like, maybe not talk about that. But I don't look queer or a weeb. Right, no, neither do I. But the fact that I like Japanese animation, I can appreciate the diversity from like another country's uh, you know, art is, yeah, I don't really come off as a weeb either. If anything, if I had to label myself as like some sort of stereotype, I'd probably be a theater kid. I wasn't like sporty enough to be like a jock. I wasn't preppy enough to be like a prep. I wasn't goth enough to be the goth and edgy kids. So I'd be like a theater kid, honestly. Yeah, but sometimes, you can change your appearance to be more queer, right? Like getting an undercut, dyeing your hair different colors, like neon colors or something like that can help people give a visual representation of like, oh, this person's a little different, or maybe they're not. Maybe they're just straight and they wanted to dye their hair neon pink because neon pink is their favorite color. I don't know, right? It's different for everyone. There's different meanings, and we can no longer just completely compartmentalize everything for our understanding. We just have to like get to know things as they are, which makes for a fun time. But yeah, thank you for liking the stream, guys. Smooth Brain, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sorry to hear that your phone crashed, but I'm glad you're back. Just stamp the label on your forehead. 100% free range. uh, so people had trouble accepting you being queer because you were so girly, or did they have issues with a girl being girly? No, they had issues with me being girly, but I was queer. So the first part, they had a difficult time accepting me being queer, even though I was so feminine presenting. I presented very feminine. To this day, I present very feminine, and that's not my fault. That's my biology. That's my genetic code, right? But like part of my genetic code and social conditioning is also that I identify as queer, right? You're gonna get going now? Okay, sounds good, Pablo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. It's very nice to meet you. Hope to see you guys. So hope to see you again next time, Pablo. Thank you, thank you. Without talking to you, what is it? Yeah, bye, Pablo. See, that makes sense. Yeah. You want to look a bit more queer because it's hard to find other queers. For sure. Yeah, that's totally cool, Osada. So, Osada, definitely you identify in your body as a girl. That's really important. I don't. That's the thing with me. Is I'm female presenting, but I do not identify as like a girl. Like womanhood is like it's slapping me in the face all the time. Yeah. So that's the difference with Osada and me. We're really similar, but we're there's some nuances that are just really subtle. So Osada's comfortable being a girl. They are a girl, but they don't want to have kids. I don't really care to have kids. I'm fine with fur babies. I'm fine with adopting. I don't. Yeah, I struggle with like that. But I don't like thinking of myself as a girl. It could be my upbringing. There's a lot going on with this conversation, with like the identity and what you want to be and what you're capable of being as well, right? As the right says, just dye your hair. Okay, yeah, I just see the issues with stereotypes and expectations. Then you can see, yeah, yeah. Generational trauma. Yes, there are. Like they judged you without talking to you. They have a fixed notion. Yes, yes, king. Exactly. Right? So they're just like without talking to me, they had this preconceived notion of like and so but here's another thing. If I never expressed to you guys that I am queer, you would have never known either. It would have just been like an internal thing until one day I just exploded, right? So it's also part of the individual to either show and tell, like, hey, whether I represent my transness through what I do, right? So that's what they call passing, right? Your family's against, but they still love you a good old Central American culture. Right, right. Mm-mm-mm. Sure, yeah. And there's a lot of cultural conditioning that has happened to me, right? Like, so for example, I was conditioned to always be natural. Now, what does that mean, right? Natural, right? What does natural mean in the sense of like social biological evolution? So that's what scared me into not being able to take hormones. Now, I've met people who have taken hormones and they're so happy. They feel so more aligned with their mental identity and who they are, and I'm so happy for them. I personally didn't need to take it that extra step. I'm comfortable in my body enough. I'm comfortable in my body enough to not need to take hormones to like prove a point. Like I'm not going to mutilate my throat just to sound more manly. You know what I mean? How I feel about my voice is something that I need to come to terms with. You might be more open to kids when you get older, not to challenge, but it happened to me in your 30s. Okay, sure, Jank. Sure, sure. Not a problem. I think it's fair and valid to say that, Jank. I'm also canically in my 30s and I'm still terrified of childbirth. I was gonna say child labor, childbirth. Sorry, I don't like labor. I'm terrified of that to this day. But if you want to poop out a baby, completely okay with that. Your mid-20s and no kids. Okay, I've never wanted kids since I was like 5. Yeah, so I'm still in my 30s and I want to have kids, but I'm just like, yeah, it's like no, I'm good. You know, there's plenty of children that I can adopt and I want to clone myself and maybe take care of mini me and do her right or do them right. Maybe if I cloned myself and like treated her with the love and nurturing that she or my cloned self would have, maybe they would have turned out differently. I don't know. Potatoes can clone, let's go. If my spouse has kids, then I will love them. Right. Oh, so like I like kids. I love kids. I have no kids love me. I love kids. I'm like a big kid at heart, right? So but yeah, I've often thought about like if they allow cloning as an option for people who don't want to have kids, never ended up having kids, but it can come to you. True. I don't doubt that, Jank. I do not doubt that. Because I've met people who are in their 40s and they regret not having kids and they want to have kids. So that's something that I'm tackling. Maybe I can freeze my eggs. I don't know. Maybe I can have like a surrogate birth the children for me. I don't there yeah. No, like I've been thinking about that. Like I want kids. I just don't want to poop them out. I just don't want to do the sunny side up eggs. You know what I mean? Like that, it's taxing on your body. I've seen what it does to people. It terrifies me. It's scary. It like that. If you were to tell me what scares me, I'd be like birth, like child labor, like laboring a child out of your body. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would probably. I've thought about adoption. Maybe I can freeze my eggs, have like a surrogate birth the child on my behalf. Cloning, if they ever allow that as an option for whatchamacallit, like people who want to have children just clone themselves. But I know that's a really touchy subject, and I can understand why. Just engage in mitosis. This is honestly more of how I think of it now. It's probably a good thing I never had kids in retrospect. Okay, right, right. Yeah, some people in this day and age with like so many social norms that are shifting, which is good. It's shifting in the right direction, right? We're being more open-minded to diversity. We're allowing more couples to just live. So who was it? Tan Fran from Queer Eye. By the way, guys, Queer Eye, watch it if you haven't. It's on Netflix. I advocate for that show. I love that show. Transformation. That show has made me cry like once or twice. I swear to God. Queer Eye. It's about like 4 or 5 men who change people's lives, and they give them advice on how to dress well, take care of their skin, their body, their diet. They even give them like a house makeover. No, it's I as an E-Y-E. Queer. It's on Netflix. I think they're on like season what, like 9 or something. Yeah, Queer Eye. I wouldn't want to give my kids the awful genes. It's weird because I think I have some. Yeah, definitely check it out. I think you'll really like it, Osada. I think you'll really appreciate it. It's about changing your life, giving them self-confidence, like the participants. It's like a reality TV show, but it's very heartfelt. It's very wholesome and sassy as well. But I think that's the direction we should head towards as a society, as long as we are slowly, you know, making progress in terms of social progress, right? But that's just my opinion. Maybe there's some xenophobes or haters or transphobes out there that don't agree with me, and hey, that's fine. I'm not the only person they're disagreeing with. There's a whole community of people. It's not just me that you're quote unquote hating on, right? I mean, like my opinion is valid. Thank you, Endra. I greatly appreciate it. I think we're on the right side of history when we are making these types of statements, right? Opening up the doors to new possibilities. And hey, I'm not trying to change anyone. I'm not trying to say like you need to be queer. There's no queer agenda. If you're a straight male, that's great. Just don't like enforce your expectations onto others, right? Like set healthy boundaries, but also know who you are and accept, right? Like that there is going to be diversity and and maybe who knows? Like so I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you guys. If you were to like fall in love with me, would you actually still be straight? If you have feelings for someone who's non-binary, queer, trans, or once almost became trans, are you still straight? Are you? Because you can still love someone who's all of these things, and maybe you join in on this whole like, I like someone who was trans and I didn't realize that. So that's what happened when I first dated. When I first started dating my first partner, she was trans, and I had to like pivot. I had to adapt quickly. I'm like, I am no longer purely like I was experimenting to see if I was lesbian, right? Like, am I only strictly attracted to females? And if I could be attracted to trans, I'm not really only restricted to lesbian. I'm pan romantic, right? I hate when straight people with your life in your womb. Sure. When I dated a guy, I hated when people called you straight for that. Right. Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah. You are no longer a gold star. Gasp. Young K, welcome to the stream. Hello. We are talking about my favorite topic. We're talking about gender, and you missed a lot, but I will post Burger Posting's VOD or Burger Posting. If you want, you're welcome to post today's VOD, because I don't know if you're going to be streaming someone else, but if you want to post the VOD on my Twitter, you're welcome to. Let me see, where is my... Otherwise, I'll wait for your link to be, done, and whatchamacallit, because some people like to stream another streamer afterwards, which makes sense, right? Get the most bang for your buck. Let's see, did I post? I didn't really post anything for today's stream, so whoops. Yeah, but okay, so where were we? Osada says, I hate when straight people tell me what to do with my life in my womb, right? That's your body. And it's crazy that to think that the laws that are being made about women's body are being like, some of them are being proposed and like supported by men. And it's like, well, why aren't women participating in these decisions more? Like that's it's a female body. Like if there was like a woman to like make the decision, and then even then, it's like, well, who are you to tell me what to do with my body? Like, well, no offense, but it was like Texas, like saying things like, oh yeah, if you know you're pregnant for like, what was it, like 2 months or like a month or like a certain amount of weeks, yeah, you can't have an abortion. Like, what if you're just like a kid and you don't and you just you passed the deadline like most people, you procrastinated and you were like you're unwell and such, right? There's no exception. There's no wiggle room. There's no humanity. It's just like it's so like bureaucratic. It's horrifying, right? Like I would not want to live like what if you were, God forbid, like taken advantage of? Oh my God, guys, that's scary. Like that's so scary, you know? God forbid that. And I'm atheist and I'm still relying at this point, am I still atheist? I'm agnostic. Sorry, I'm agnostic. Um I am agnostic. I don't know if humans can accept or know about higher forces or quantify it. But anyways, or what if you have a body that can't survive the birth? Exactly, Osada. Yo, that's me right now. Osada. Osada just like freaking coming in with the facts. I'm terrified of that, bruh. Please don't make me do it. I laughed to hide my tears. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what if you have a body that can't survive the birth? Then what? And okay, I heard that abortions can be really taxing on your body as well. Like it's just so much. Like you guys don't understand. It's scary. It's not like you have an extra butthole to pump out a living being. And yes, it's a miracle. But anyways, yes, we're having this talk, ladies and gentlemen, especially with the gentlemen. So I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you guys, okay? I I want to be able to be transparent and talk about these topics, whether you guys like it or not. I hope you'll support it. If you don't support it, hey, I understand. It's too gruesome. Biology is terrible. It's not like you have to have Oh my God, I'm getting quoted. I'm planning, and it's in the works. Just give me some time. I'm slow. I'm in the process of interviewing a woman's like, how do I describe her? Give me a minute. I'll describe her here. I want to read her introduction so that you guys get a sense. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Google. She's an expert. Well, like she's this is like her work. Oh, so here it is. All right, I'm gonna read her introduction. So, this person that I'll be interviewing, they're very passionate about helping women live for fuller lives. They're women and their partners, so men included, right? She understands how much change bodies go through preconception, pregnancy, and postpartum, and she loves supporting women through these times. This person that I will be interviewing and making a video on, it's going to be like a fireside chat. So I'm going to try to make it kind of fun and cozy. They are a Webster certified practitioner as well as a birth fit leader. She loves supporting moms, kiddos, and the rest of the family through these transitional phases of life. You can catch them at CrossFit, doing yoga, the city's newest workout classes, or you can find them simply relaxing with a cup of coffee with her kitten. She has a cat, which is, I love cat people. So, yeah, Osada, me too. I am so okay. So in my family, there's a lot of premature babies that have been in the line, and so that terrifies me too. I have a bit of a petite frame, so look at me, look how petite frame I am. I'm not that chunky. I know I said I was a chunky bird, but that's in my bird form. That is some interdimensional changes that have happened, But yeah, I'm very Thank you for the burger. I need to eat more and work out. Oh my god. But for now, I can only do cardio, so I'd have to get like a stationary bike and just do cardio, sweat a lot. I can't do heavy lifting because of my condition. But thank you so much for the burger. Thank you, Andra. Arigatou gozaimasu. But yeah, so I'm planning on interviewing this special guest of mine that I just gave a quick introduction to for you guys, just a sneak peek. and so, yeah, the topics that I have in mind, and you guys tell me if you're interested in these or if this is too much. And you can always tune out. I never want to force content onto you guys. You guys should genuinely have like a curiosity and an interest for it. So, believe it or not, my special guest has done this before and has spoken to men about women in menstrual cycle. You heard me correctly. The science behind our systems. She, like, some of her first early classes were all men, and she spoke about the menstrual cycle to these men. And I'm like, you are so awesome. Thank you for like enlightening people on like women's body and like women's health and stuff. Like, yeah, she's like a rock star to me. I was like, I need you in my life, and I need you to like talk to my community, and like we need to do a collab. And she was like, yes, I'm so down. And I'm so hyped for it. So for some of the men who are not interested, it's okay. I'm not gonna force you to tune in. I'm not gonna force, but if you're genuine, and it's gonna be clean. She's done this before. She's spoken to men. It's very scientific. She's a, this is her passion. Yeah. She's partnered already, right? So you don't have to worry about that. I love her to bits. She's heaven sent to me. I have so much respect for this woman. Like, she just deserves so much love, and I just want to give her a platform to talk about what she loves, and I love talking to her. Yeah, it's gonna be messy and there's gonna be stuff everywhere. But if you guys are down, we're gonna talk about womanhood, or like woman and menstrual cycles, the science behind our bodies through the lens of her expertise. Right? It's open for everyone. I've considered men as well, and she told me that, and I was so enthusiastic because most of my viewers are men, and so this might help you become a better partner in the future. So it's gonna be, yeah. And then another topic I want to talk to her about is parenthood, pregnancy, and postpartum. So as like a male, you guys are probably gonna be, if you ever, yeah, if you ever have like a partner who is female bodied, you're gonna need to know this information. Yeah, definitely, information is power for sure. Okay, so there's a theory called the polyvagal theory, and the polyvagal is a nerve. It's the longest nerve in our body. It's the longest nerve in our body. And so, let me just look up really quick, because I don't want to speak as if I'm the expert, because I'm not. I'm learning with you guys. The polyvagal theory is a collection of hypotheses about the body's vagus nerve, which affects people's experiences of safety, social connection, calm, and trauma. It's a nerve. It's the longest nerve. The theory was developed by Stephen Porges, PhD, and it proposes that the mammalian autonomic nervous system's evolution provides the neurophysiological basis for adaptive behavior strategies. It also suggests that physiological states can limit the range of psychological experience and behavior. So I'm going to introduce that to you guys. I know it's a lot of information. What the heck did I even say, right? But don't worry, I'm going to make it so that it's like layman's terms, right? So my guest speaker introduced me to the polyvagal theory, and it's about like overcoming trauma and using the polyvagal theory, like how to like hijack your nervous system. So it's so fascinating. It's neuroscience, guys. I'm not an expert. I will say this again. I am not an expert. I'm learning with you. I love these things. I think it's so interesting and fascinating. The more you know, the better. I just want to share this information with you guys in a very digestible way, and I hope you guys can appreciate it. So just stick with me. And the next topic that I have, so there's 4 topics, right? Women and menstrual cycle, science behind our systems for men and women both, parenthood, pregnancy, and postpartum for men and women as well, the polyvagal theory, what is it? Like, how does it affect us on a daily basis? Like, especially if you have trauma or know of someone who has gone through trauma, how can you best help them through the polyvagal theory? There's also the 4th topic is neuroscience and trauma. So she's not a neuroscientist, but we dabble. We dabble. We dabble. Yes. So these are the topics that I have lined up for you guys. I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek because I'm super excited. So there's probably going to be like at least 4 videos, like 3 or 4 videos. Just, it's in the works. I'm still corresponding with my guest speaker. And so you will see her in real life. You're going to see me as an avatar sitting next to her, and we're going to have a fireside chat where it's just her going to be talking about her experience, her knowledge. If you guys have any questions, you guys can send them to me, and I can, I'll start like a little like a Twitter tweet when I'm ready for that. You guys can send me in your questions and I will be able to ask her your questions, right? And that'll be really good. About the topic of neuroscience, did you see the news about MDMA and PTSD treatment? I haven't been following PTSD, but can you tell me more about it or what I should look into? It's very cool. When is there a scheduled for that yet? Not sure yet. We're still working on it. But for post-traumatic stress disorder, I know that they use a lot of cognitive behavioral therapy. And there's a lot of different. There's a EMDR. I've heard of EMDR where they use the movements of your eyes. So apparently there are within your eyes. There's tissues that are the same tissues that are in your brain. So EMDR is helpful for redirecting some of the trauma and memories. There's a lot going on there. I'm explaining it horribly. I wish I was an expert in this field, but I'm just a curious soul, honestly. But yeah, what did we hear about MDMA? Let me look this up. PTSD and MDMA. Experts have found that when people with PTSD are given a certain amount of MDMA in a clinical setting, it helps them open up so they can work through traumatic events. Okay, MDMA itself is not approved for legal use because of its history as a recreational drug with the potential harm, abuse, and addiction. Right. FDA advisors recently rejected MDMA as a treatment. Okay, so that's good. That should be good because it can be dangerous. Vayu, welcome to the stream. Welcome. You're gonna want to watch this VOD for today, because it was really, really good. Aw, what's with the sad face? A little bit late, but better late than never. Yeah, the VOD. I'll post it once Burger or Burger Posting can do it as well. Let's see. I didn't post a tweet for today's thing super late. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're just talking about a lot of things. I'll just recap for you. I'm having a guest speaker and I'm like fangirling over it. It's sad. It was hoped that MDMA was possible and possibly ISD could be effective PTS treatments, but it seems like this one was a bust. Okay. Yeah. Probably too risky. The risks probably outweighed the pros. So latest trials offer hope for patients. I see. You got to peace out. All right. Thanks, Endra, for being here. Thank you so much for supporting my content and for being here. I look forward to sharing stuff with you guys in the future. Everyone say bye to Endra. Bye, Endra. Bye. And be sure to check out Endra's streams. He's also a streamer on on AniLive and with Nexas. So yeah, thank you so much for supporting. It's good to see you again, my friend. Thank you. Yeah. You put your phone down and it sent LOL. That's okay. Osada says goodbye. Yeah. Take care. Take care of yourself while you're out there. じゃあまたね。はい。いってらっしゃい。いってらっしゃいませ。Yeah. So, well, that was my ramble. It's almost been 2 hours, so we're getting to that point where we usually wrap up, actually. I'll be sure to send Vayu I'll have to tweet it or something like that. I'll just tweet the VOD. Let's see. Burger Posting, do you plan on restreaming someone else after? If that's the case, I'll have to wait for the VOD. Unless you end it and then start over again, but I don't know. What do we think? That is the plan. That's the thing about restreaming is I don't get a chance to send my you can rewatch it? Okay. It's on burger posting number 2. Yeah. But yeah, off their Twitch. Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how I will post it on my Twitter. Yeah, I'll cut and pick up somewhere else if needed. Okay, perfect. Number 2. Yeah, okay, if you could cut it. Oh my god, thank you so much. Sorry to hassle you for that. Sorry for the inconvenience. But that would be really cool so I can send this. This was a really good stream. I feel like I got through a lot of stuff. You guys can watch the beginning part. And yeah, I went over quite a bit. We talked about gender, kind of my experience with that. You can read up on chat, on Twitch chat. But thank you, Jane Cater, for the wonderful conversation and the inquiry. You know, it means a lot to me that you guys are asking questions to try to get to know me, even though it is really difficult, right? Like, it's not easy to try to understand someone fully, but you know, you're trying your best, and that's all I could ever ask for. Your open-mindedness, your kindness, your empathy. That's really all anything like I could ask for, like anyone could ask for, really. So thank you guys for being so amazing scholars, right? Such amazing scholars here. I'm really grateful for this community that is forming, and I'm just hoping that we can continue to grow together, and I can teach, well, not teach, but share, right? Like provide information that might be helpful for you in one way or another. You found out that you're actually Pan. Well, by definition, Osada, by definition, it's a technicality, but yeah, it's hard to get to know an interdimensional librarian. I don't blame you. There's a lot of interdimensional shenanigans at work. So, multifaceted, all the layers. The Venn diagrams are overlapping like crazy, right? I talked about being non-binary, but not just non-binary, aro ace, like on that spectrum, right? That fluctuates for me, right? So like I think as of recently, I think I'm more like demi romantic, demisexual. I don't know. I'm still figuring all this out. But fear not. Oh, I wanted to add clarifications because I feel like there's some people who didn't really get it when I said I'm going to a mixer on Friday. The mixer is actually where all the health professionals are meeting. It's like a little like a health professional hub. There's also gonna be like guests, like people like me who have like no idea, right? Like attendees. But I'm gonna try to pick their brains. It's not a seminar because it's very informal. Oh, maybe I don't know the meaning of a mixer. It's supposed to be casual though. That's the thing. It's not exactly a seminar because there's no panels. It's just kind of like a small gathering, and it's like a networking thing. That's why I called it a mixer. It's more like a networking event. Meet hot. No, no, get that away from me. Ah, heathen. A think tank? Maybe. I just call it a mixer because it's like a networking event as opposed to anything. Yeah. Heathen. Ah, no, bad. That's what I'm talking about. Can't do. Uncomfortable. Are there going to be speakers? No, there's not going to be speakers. It's just a very casual event. There's going to be like a little raffle. It's like a meet and greet kind of thing. So yeah, it's not for dating. No, it's not a hookup. Please, guys, that's no, making me uncomfy. Welcome back, Panda. Welcome back. I was trying to clarify this like event that I'm attending. It's like a celebration. No. Absolutely not. None of that. I'm an idol. Uncomfy. So uncomfy, yes, Osada. Yeah. I don't know what else to call it except a mixer because it's just going to be like professionals and like non-professionals like talking. It's a gathering. Yes, it's a gathering. But like there's going to be like a raffle, there's like some games and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a social gathering. Thank you. Goodness gracious. I'm sweating like marbles over here. Will there be drinking involved? There will be drinks, but I think there will be some non-alcoholic options like soda and stuff like that. Mixer sounds like dating. Really? I've been to like networking mixers, and that's my only point of reference are networking mixers. So I guess I had the wrong thing. Maybe too many drama influence. Yeah. So for example, look at this one. Like I'm just looking it up. There's one that's called Tech Weekend VC Mixer, right? 2 2-hour networking over cocktails. Yeah, it's a networking event, guys. My goodness. Sheesh. The networking events I know are either conventions or banquets. Right. Yeah, it's a networking event. Sorry, I'm words how it's a networking event. No! I'm gonna strangle you, Panda! Oh my god! I choose violence! Absolutely not. I'm married to my chat. I'm married to my scholars. There, it's done. There, I said it. No dating here. Yes, thank you for the heart. Ooh, woo. Oh my goodness, guys. You and your insecurities. Yeah, no networking like the Ethernet. It's the Ethernet. Yeah. Thank you so much for the big hearts. I appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. I don't know what to call it, but it's like a social. It's like a social for folks to network with like professionals. There might be a chance to like talk about stuff. Yeah, pretty hearts. Very pretty. I promise you there's no shenanigans going behind the scenes. There's just too much work at stake for me to do that. There's just too much to do for the world for me to mess around. Like that is like not on my radar. That is I have bigger fish to fry than to mess around like that. So sorry, I'm not sorry. Popped some bubbles. Popped the criticisms. No, there was some people who were like misunderstanding what I meant by a mixer. Oh, sorry, you're a fish. All right, wait, what? Love will find me rotting in bed. Oh, Sana, it's okay. You just live your life, guys. There's so much out there. Just live your life. I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression of me. Someone thought that I was going to a mixer to date. I'm like, oh, is there like a different word for a mixer? Panda! Stop it! Oh my god! Panda! Yay, bad. Our Aero Ace leader going dating? Never! No. I'm married to my chat. I'm married to the grind. That's what I'm married to. So Panda, I know, right? Panda just being chaotic. Yeah. No, I'm pretty satisfied with my life right now. So I'm good. I'm good, guys. Calm down. Don't never doubt. X for doubt, throw it out the window. Have confidence in me. All right? Believe. I have so many dreams and things I want to accomplish. So don't get in my way. I'll bulldoze you. Don't start bad rumors about me because they're not true. I will debunk them with my potato. I'll debunk. For sure. Yeah. Okay, so any final questions or concerns about my topics or the things that I have planned? Oh, community gardening. I was not able to get any soil today, so I need to pick up some soil. Yeah, be on good behavior. Don't be starting rumors that are not true. Don't be starting drama that's not true. That's bad juju. We all know that bad juju. Yeah, Osada. So just to bring some folks up to speed, I'm doing a Poette community garden project where right now I'm testing it. Yeah, don't be in that negative chi. I'm gonna have to sage it away. I burn some sage around my streams, Yeah, I gotta get that bad juju out. Gotta keep the good juju. Gotta get that good feng shui. But yeah, the gardening I just put into. It's probably gonna take like 2-3 months until they actually bear anything. How much soil do I need? Enough for like another 4 barrels, so maybe like 2 more big packs. That's about it. Because I only had 1 and that filled 2 buckets. So I have like a few more. So it's not too bad. I can barrels, not barrels. Oh, I can show you guys the photo of it's like buckets. I think they're like 12-gallon buckets if I remember correctly. They're just 12-gallon buckets. It's it's kind of big, but not heavy. It's not heavy at all. I was already put some of that soil in. I have what is it? I have some dirt, but I feel like the dirt is not gonna give it enough nutrients. So yeah. Anna Masta, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in and liking. Lumina, welcome. Not like wine barrels, absolutely not. No. So yay, another pod stream. Yeah. Oh guys, Lumina's a really sweet person. The streams as well. They're an indie streamer on YouTube or on Twitch. Sorry, I'm debuting on YouTube, but Lumia's on Twitch. So potential collab in the future, we'll never know. Poette streams are the best. I hope so. I hope they're good. Aw, Osada, that's so cute. There's a little white fluffy puppy in a little trash can, little barrel. So cute. Panda, what are you thinking of? What's that little thinking emoji? Yeah, it'd be fun. Maybe we can game together one of these days, Lumi. It'd be really fun. External collab with a fellow streamer. I guess you don't really have to be collabette. Let's go. Yeah, collabette. Me likes these fun word plays. You guys are really good at word plays. Yeah. So you guys want to check us out in the future? That will be available. Maybe, possibly. There's a lot of logistics to work out for a collab, though. Like what games we'll play. Maybe Power World. Oh, me. Or does anyone else play Power World? I want to play Power World. It's pretty fun. Build a base. I wish there was more customization of the base, though. Love Power World. Yeah. You own it, but haven't gotten to play yet. Oh, you're going to really like the game. It's open world. It's pretty fun. Nothing like enslaving pals, please. Oh my god. Our moral compass, where have we gone wrong? Where have we gone wrong? Huh. You've seen a little bit of it. It's really fun to play. Yeah, slavery for the modern age. If only we could just, make slavery in video games and not in real life, I would be fine with that, right? It's just a concept. It's no longer an actionable. You don't know you rely on me as the moral compass? Oh, I see. That's my role. What? OMG? Oh my, I am your North Star. I hope I can be a North Star. You know what, guys? I was actually practicing The Greatest Love of All earlier today, and I started to feel like some kind of way about, like a good way. And I was butchering it, but it was still okay. I need you as our moral compass. Compass set when? There's a game called RimWorld, and it's just war crime ethical violation simulator. Oh my god. But hey, Corpse, good to see you. Welcome to the pigeon coop. I should start saying that. Welcome to my pigeon coop. Welcome to my pigeon coop. Coup d'etat. Our revolution has started, and it started with Mr. Corpse entering. Finally, the keystone has arrived. Everyone's all here. Freaking pigeon, rats of the sky. Oh, yeah, so the game that I'll be playing on Saturday is going to be Hot Tofu Boyfriend. Since you guys think I'm dating or messing around. I don't do that, by the way, guys. But I will mess around with pigeons. Me likes pigeons. Panda! No! The answer is no! Freaking pigeons. I saw a Poette in a video. Poette would be a video cassette. I love the pigeon dating sim. It's so hilarious. Dating. What's that? Who even does that? Cats can collaborate, completely cool collabs. I'm gonna date pigeons now. Yes, that is my calling. Poegens. The Poegens. I love it. The Poegens. Oh my goodness. The puns, keep them coming. I love them. Single life. Osada, I love that face. Ms. Osada. Yeah, me too. I usually like to watch my friends play, like people I actually know, just so that there's more of a connection, right? Hag gaming, yes, hag gaming, Haggies United. I am okay with this. But yeah, that'll be fun. I just don't know when. I don't know when to schedule it, and I play religiously, so we'll just pick up where we left off, I guess. Hag love, yes, Lyra Goku, hag love. We like the hags. We like hags here. 30 is in demand. Let's go. Make us feel better. Playing games, seeing others play. Yeah. But Diablo 1 was really sweet and compact experience. Diablo 2 really started a forever grind pattern of gameplay. I just played it just to play it. Like I don't think too much about it too much. Like I don't Yeah, there was a lot of grinding in Diablo 2, wasn't there? It's been a while. My goodness, those are some throwback games. But yeah, StarCraft is fun. These are also community games that I feel like we could all play together. Like we could all raid and stuff. It'd be really funny if we could all play Diablo 1 or something. If you guys get the game somehow. But let me know. Diablo 2 is fun too. It's like $40, I think. I saw it was like $40. So I'm holding off on that for now, but I was able to get Diablo 1. So yeah, I'm very budget friendly, as you will learn. I'm very budget friendly. But another thing, is it Diablo 4 that came out? That's on Steam. And oh my god, did you guys see the Diablo 4 the collab with Halsey and Suga from BTS? Oh my god, that was so cool. Let's see. The old Diablo 1 and 2 CG cutscenes have aged hilariously. You can probably also explore and talk about certain themes that you might not have realized when you were younger. Yeah, Raccoon. Yeah, you guys can help point that out for me as well. Cause you know. Yeah, Suga from BTS. Or you could get people to buy games for you. Yeah, I'll play games that you guys buy for me. I don't mind as long as you guys are okay with that. Like it has to be consensual. Like I don't want to be like begging you guys to, because I have some games. I'll play some games you guys want me to. Politics, gender, spirituality. Oh my god, yeah. Whew, there's so much. I'm not good with politics. Gender and spirituality, maybe. Mm, I'll have to look for that. Wait, is there really gender in Diablo? I thought everyone was just pretty uh dare I say straight. Spirituality, there's a lot of belief. Oh, right, and dare. Oh, like the angels and stuff. Right. Yeah, I get confused easily. I'm not very good with complex lore, so my brain is showing. Sorry. Only in later games did they give a choice between male and female. Oh, maybe I can be a gay barbarian. Shout to the world my queerness, my gayness, my yeah. I think it started in 3. Only later in games did they give a choice between male and female. Oh, interesting. Huh, I haven't played Diablo 3 or Diablo 4 yet, so that like those are completely new. But so I have a quick question for you guys. Do you want me to make it so that I play the game consecutively, like every day until we finish it, or is that going to be really dry and boring, or should I mix it up? Because if I mix it up, sometimes I forget to play. Uh, which one do you guys think? Oh, you're gonna sleep, Osada? Okay, go eepy now. Go sleepy. All right. Oyasumi nasai, Osada. Thank you for being here. Arigato. Yeah, definitely a good community. Oh, okay, bye. Bye, Osada. Oyasumi. Hi, jamata ne. Thank you for being here. See you again soon. Good night, broski. Not to interrupt, but guess who's graduating? Oh yeah, you're graduating school tomorrow, Mr. Corpse. Mix it up, max of 2 or 3 games. On YouTube, I feel like it's better to just play one game, but that's just me. I tend to marathon things pretty hard. Like I marathon things really hard. I hate this about me. Why am I like this? And it'll be really hard. Well, I could plan for 2 or 3 games. I could do 2 games per session. Right, like we start off with like 1 game. Yeah, I do love a good game binge though, right? Yeah. I've I do that with anime as well and movies. I watch the whole thing. But do I remember it? Do I retain it? Never know. But yeah. Ah, Mr. Corpse, thank you so much for the Oshi mark and congratulations on your educational advancement since the G word apparently is no good. But yeah, you're very welcome, Mr. Corpse. Congratulations on stepping into a new level of education or in your career or life, right? So that's nice. Yay! Round of applause. Good job, good job. But yeah, I really like the collab that Halsey and Suga did for whatchamacallit, Diablo 4. Yes, yes. Yeah, Halsey and Suga are cool. Yeah, I was so ecstatic for that collab. And then when it was Diablo 4, I freaking lost my mind. I was just like, "What? This is my childhood they're going on about." So, I didn't play Diablo 3 yet. Maybe I can get Diablo 4 on Steam. I don't know. Maybe eventually. Um, but yeah. Hello, Henry. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome to AniLive. I'm Poette Evergreen. Hello. How are you doing? We're talking about video games and I'm trying to plan out my content. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna play it by ear. My schedule is just gonna be posted like how it is in the beginning. Like my regular times is 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's not gonna change. The times are still the same. It's just a matter of will I be able to stream in the morning and night. It's a lot. I just need to be able to wake up early enough. I'm thinking about changing my morning streams to 10 a.m., but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I want to kind of see is there any overlap? Um, but yeah, 10 a.m. I'm thinking about it because I need to do some stuff in the morning, like prepare like my own stuff, like errands and cleaning and prep work and stuff like that. Because yeah, that's really important. Yeah, I want to be able to get some stuff done during the day so that I don't have to worry about it later. Whether it's like laundry, it's just really mundane stuff, guys. It's setting up, the stream, making the graphics for, planning out the content. It's just, I need some me time too, to do all this. So I'm still grappling with that. Oh yeah, and I have to take care of the potatoes, right? I gotta check in on them in the mornings and like I'm trying to figure out when to water them. Uh, yeah. So there's that. I should water them in the morning so that during the day it can dry out and then the next morning it, gives it some time to be. But I don't know. I'm still figuring all of this out. Routines. I'm so bad at routines. I'm just very spontaneous. In real life Stardew Valley? Yeah. Yeah. But in Japan. Japan houses are so cheap, but the maintenance and the repairs are so expensive. It kinda, like, balances out. I gotta keep the potatoes dry. Yeah, I gotta let them, they need water and nutrients, but then they need to dry out, but they can't be, too dry either. Yeah. Smart marketing. Oh, you're talking about Japan and their housing market? Yeah. Yeah, it's, super cheap, and then you buy it, and then you realize, "Oh, shoot, I have to, maintain it now." Right. Their declining population. Is it really in the decline? Is very real? Huh. Hmm. Still? Huh. Yeah, sadly, that's really sad. Well, time to never mind. Poor Japan. Their way of life is so rich and beautiful. Papa Poet, question: should I take the land and use it for blacksmithing, which I guess is foraging now, or stick to computer science major? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Japanese are known for as workaholics. Time to learn Japanese and get that second year digital nomad visa, for real. Corpse. This is a life decision. This is very pivotal. I think what I can suggest for you, and this is just my opinion, right? Take a few classes in computer science, right? Are you already in computer science? Should I take them? No? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and take a few classes in computer science for your general education? Take like 1 or 2 classes in computer science and then see. And see if you want to do this for your career before you make a decision. Does that make sense? Because college is where you explore. College is where you gather information. But welcome back, Raccoon. Yeah. Does that make sense, Corpse? Mr. Corpse? Should I use the land and use it for... Yes, it does make sense for my muscle head. Okay, yeah. Let's see. But blacksmithing sounds pretty cool. Or foraging, yeah. Yeah, we might end up changing what... You might end up changing what you major and get into. Right, right. So go ahead and take some introduction classes of each one. See which one is good for you, right? It is? You've seen weapons being made? Okay. Mm. Tried a few classes before you spend a good chunk of your life doing it. Right, right, sure. Because there's like I had a phase where I looked into computer science because I knew that was like the thing. It definitely pays well. You can find a very like lucrative job in computer science, right? Like depending if it's like security or web development or like making websites and stuff, or make a cool sword for Animasta. Yeah. It's a trade. You also wanna kinda think of, like, more practical, you can always do blacksmithing as a hobby. You can always make that as, like, your side hobby so you don't lose it. But think of your career a little bit more seriously. Yeah. And always apply yourself. Yeah, always apply yourself, give it your best, and, don't take it for granted. Never take anything for granted. "Oh, that party that's happening? Nah, you don't need it." I never went to any parties when I was in college. I went to no parties at all. I was just like, "I'm paying so much money for this education. I'm gonna milk it for what it's worth." Man, college was expensive, dude. The party is right now. Yeah, the party is here. I know that I just was wondering if I should take the land I was being offered by your gramps so they could do your hobby. Ah, I see. Didn't join a lot of things back then. Yeah. The party is now. Right, right. How do I pronounce your name again? Skichi? Yeah, Skichi. Hi, Skichi. Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome back. So good to see you. Okaeri nasaimase. You partied in college? I know you did, Panda, because you're so smart. But there's folks like us that are not smart and have to dedicate extra time to studying. But Sai, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Everyone is so wise. I really am a meathead. You're fine, Mr. Corpse. Don't worry about it. Don't put yourself down. We're very supportive of you. That's all. Where you're not a meathead, silly Billy Willy. But yeah. Skitchy, thank you for being here. Sai, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Ohayou gozaimasu ne. At least you guys are my siblings, said, "How did you graduate?" Aw. Oh, at least we are. Your siblings said, oh, there needs to be a period there. I just read it as like a run-on sentence. Punctuation helps me sometimes. You partied in your room with yourself and you. Okay, that's fine. I didn't do any parties. I was so like I had a mission, and my mission was to graduate on time. So it only took me like 4.5 years. Or no, 4 years. The half year it was a summer thing. So that was part of the year. So it wasn't. And then I took like a winter class. They offered a winter class, and I took that winter class, and I was able to graduate like on time. Because back then there was a big concern that people were taking like 5-6 years to graduate, and I was like, oh no, no. English is not your first language, so you don't know how to type. That's okay, Mr. Corpse. Daijoubu desu. Is your language Spanish? I'm assuming, or sí. What do I know in Spanish? Gracias, amigo. That's all I really know. Gracias, señor. Gracias, amigo. Yeah, I just know how to say thank you. I'm just very polite. I should do like a Duolingo. Fiesta time, fiesta. Arriba. Let's go. You guys are so silly. Ashlyn, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to AniLive. I am Poette Evergreen. Pala fama. I think that's something about family. Is it? Vamos. I just know vamos. Festejar. Festahar? Ah, my Spanish is horrible. I never took Spanish. Ever. Never ever. So, I got it. Yay! Festejar. Festejar. Is it a J or an H? I don't know anymore. I said it once and then I second guess myself and I lose it. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not sweating. I'm gonna take some water. J is pronounced as H. Yeah, that's what I thought. That song is stuck in my head now because I was practicing Greatest Love of All. I was remembering yesterday how I was singing it and I was just like, huh. Apparently you need to belt it and I'm gonna work on that. But anyways, final check-in, guys. How is everyone? How is so some of the newer folks like Animasta, Mr. Corpse. Mr. Corpse, are you nervous for you're burnt? Why are you burnt? Are you nervous for your has been here before? Right. Oh, it's hot here. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be really hot today. Oh my goodness. Are you staying hydrated? Is everyone staying hydrated? It's 90 right now. You're new here. Animasta. No, I'm not saying like new here, but like you guys joined late is what I'm saying. And so I didn't get a chance to check in with you guys. You know I need my check-ins, my check-ins with you guys. Do not deny me of my check-ins. Ashlyn, hello. How are you? What's new? What's new this week? I know Mr. Corpse is graduating school or advancing in their educational development into what, college? It sounds like it's college. So that's always nice. Yeah, did you guys go anywhere? See anything? Eat any good food? Anything of the like? You're doing good? Just got off work? That's why you're late here? Ah, okay. I see. Anamasta, what's your time right now? Just out of curiosity. It's 9:16 here, p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I always forget where everyone's located at. You're just vibing? Okay, vibing is good. It's almost midnight for Panda then. If it's 11:16. Help, I think I'm gonna have a big exam tomorrow. Did you study? Callie, it's 9:17. Right, it is. Okay. You're located in Mississippi? Mississippi. I remember that's how they taught us to remember how to spell Mississippi. They just told us to sing that song. Reminds me of this. Yeah, exactly, the song. They taught us the Mississippi song to help us remember how to spell it. Yeah, you remember the song too? Yeah. Oh, but that one too? Does time exist in the interdimensional library? No, it actually doesn't. It doesn't. There's also interdimensional beings in the bookstore as well. So, yeah. I forgot who it was. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. They brought up the Wendigo. Is that what it was called? Forgot who that was, but was it Panda or was it? Oh, anyways, that's scary. What's scary? Not having time? Was it? Lai Chan, welcome Lai. You love Wendigos, but I don't think I was here for that yesterday. Okay. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you again. How are we on this fine Thursday evening? Who else would randomly bring up the Wendigo? I don't know. So it was you. Okay, yeah. It's been stuck in my head. It's nighttime for you? Oh, okay, yeah, evening. It was a pan. It was Panda? Okay. It was Pan. Oh, is that his nickname? Are we calling Panda Pan? That's cute. Look, Panda, you're getting cuter and cuter. Pan. So do you identify as a Wendigo? So you do identify as a Wendigo? I never said that. No, I'm not a Wendigo. But you know what you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the anime was it Magnus Bride? Ancient Magnus Bride or something like that? The Potato? Oh my god. No. Or maybe Skinwalkers? What the heck? What is the skin? Oh, is the Skinwalker? They like take the skins of people? Ah, Navajo culture skinwalker is a harmful witch that can turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. The term was never used to describe healers. Okay. One type of skinwalker is the Yi Naldilushi, which translate by means of it, it goes on all fours. I am not a skinwalker. Yeah, the ancient Magus bride. Skinwalkers are scary. Yeah. Isn't that what the creature is in that anime? He's a Wendigo, right? Or supposedly? Stockholm Syndrome, the anime. Yeah, no, I had some criticisms about that as well. Ah, yes, my native people story. Skinwalkers apparently transform kind of like doppelgangers. Oh, okay. Huh. Or maybe they're just like people who look the same. I don't know. American Mysteries, witchery. I do like the supernatural, so I do kind of think Wendigos are kind of cool. But yeah, isn't that what what's his name from the anime? Hold on, Magus characters. E. Elias Ainsworth. Yeah, Elias. Shoot, pronunciation. Chisei. Oh, it kind of looks like Chisei, and I have the same little brooch thingy. Also, like Violet Evergarden as well. So, interesting. Interesting correlation. I'm surprised no one like mentioned that when they're trying to like criticize my character design. But oh well. I think he's just a science project. Ah, okay. Hmm. He is like okay, yeah. He's like an anomaly. Hmm. You have made a decision. Give me a description of the sword or scythe or staff. Okay, just a weapon. I'll forge it. Uh, uh, all of them. All of the above. Violet Evergarden is so good. Yeah, it is really good. I remember watching it. I already know the spoilers, which I shouldn't know because I didn't watch it all. But I already know the spoilers. It's so sad. So emotional. This goes to everyone. The not that thing again. Not just to pop a Poette. No, I don't want a weapon. Oh wait, no. Give me a small machine gun. Yeah, a submachine gun, but small. I would like it green. Please. Did you watch the movies for I didn't watch all of them, no. I think I watched one where she was like helping another woman like become a lady or something like that. It's been a while. It's been like a few years. think I watched it on Netflix. Was that like last year or like the year before that? Gotta go. Thanks for stream. Okay, bye, Vayu. To specify a weapon with a handle, not a firearm. I'm not that advanced yet. Okay. Ah, thank you for the love. Thank you for the rhythm. Thank you, Vayu. Ah, dang it. There. It is. I don't know why. The fish looks like a female because of the eyelashes. Oh, you like that sword? That sword thingy? Jeez. Okay. Everyone else has very masculine, not uwu pretty. Oh, except Anamasta. Anamasta, is your PFP a female character? Panda has chosen. Bayu has disappeared. Yes. Chaos. All right. Yeah, go make one of those. Make one of those because I don't have any suggestions. I'm not much of a weapons person. You can make like a hand axe or like a kitchen knife, maybe, or something useful. Something useful. What else? Make a Beyblade. Yes, a very dear friend drew it for you, and you use this PFP to remember them. Oh, okay. I see. Poette was talking about the Zui Handers. Yeah, the other stream. Yeah, I was. It's German, isn't it? Yeah, we were talking about that. I think was it Myung brought it up? I think. I don't think it was Panda who brought it up this time, but we talked about it. Yeah. Don't test me on Beyblade. I will make them into the most fiend and most fiend any metal series has ever seen. Okay. All right. You do that. Do it. I bet. I believe. Bet. All right. Well, inspirational. Okay, build a claymore. Yeah, every good blacksmith needs a claymore and a katana. That's gonna keep you busy. That will keep you busy. Good luck with that. Yeah. Yeah. And post it on your Twitter. And then tag me. Yeah. Let's see it. That would be so cool. How would you even turn the metal green? Or like how would you even add green to the thing? Paint? Oh, okay. I guess so. I suppose. All right, well, now that you have your inspiration. Oh, green dust? Okay. Wasn't there a natural process? It depends on the metal. I think it depends on the metal. Rivs. Rivs, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hi, I'm Poette Evergreen, and this is AniLive. Hi. Ribs? No, ribs. RIVS. Hi. Ohayo gozaimasu. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Ribs, where? Love your model? Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you, thank you. Here's the full model. This is what I look like. I'm wearing pants. As opposed to a dress. Ribs sound yummy. I didn't say ribs. I said ribs. It's a V. It's a V, damn it. Riz. No Riz. I can't Riz for the life of me. What is flirting, dude? Did I ever tell you the story where someone was like talking to me and they were flirting with me for like 30 minutes, and at the very end they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I was flirting with you for like 30 minutes." I was like, "Huh? What?" I thought we were just having a normal conversation. I was like, "Nope." That's your dense potato for you. Yeah, I've chosen a nickname for the new members. We shall be known as Ribeye, the Riz Aura. I don't have a Riz Aura. You have a Riz Aura, Panda. Stop that. Can we eat rib? No, absolutely not. Why would you even want to eat a person? Riz aura, huh? Pause. All right, we're pausing. Everyone pause. Don't move. No one do anything. I have no Riz, guys. I have no game. What is game? I'm a potato. I don't know. Rizette is real. Rizette is not real. It's a figment of your imagination. Get your game on. That's a lyric to a song, a Korean song called Crayon. I usually get jokes where they're like, "You're named after a body of water." This is the first LMAO. Wait, what? What's going on? Sorry. Where did the body of water? What joke? What joke? Oh, calling you ribs? Oh, your name is River. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You just checked and you don't have scraps, so you're gonna need to buy more metal to make these things, but you shall not let me down. Okay. Corpse, I believe. Do you have a Twitter, by the way, Corpse? I thought I saw you on Twitter. Or was that a different person? Oh, you do. Okay, so that was you. All right. Why shouldn't I eat Riv? Because a river is not to be eaten. You added me. Okay. Coolio. Yeah, you can post it on your Twitter for content. And then I'll just I'll whatchamacallit. I'll see your work, your blacksmith. Your blacksmith handiwork. Mm. I believe you can do it. Let's see. This is your first stream and you're watching on this app and you love it in my chat. Yeah, my chat is wild. We go hard. You should have been here earlier. We were talking about some really, really awesome topics like gender. And yesterday we talked about like mental health a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't come out burnt like you. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we were talking about gender and like my identity as like a queer, non-binary, aro ace, and anomaly. Freaking whatever that means to you guys. What does that even mean? Yeah. I was like, Early on, I made it really clear that I wanted to be known as this because I didn't want people to misunderstand me. Because misunderstandings are really common, right? And it's who I am, so you're gonna find out one way or another, right? One way or another, I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna get you one way or an Rib wanna join in having me craft a weapon? Why don't you just work on the ones that you've been given? Personally, you're trans and gay. Nice. So you're finding more queer people. Let's go, River. That's so cool. It's okay. Yeah, no, just focus on the claymore and like the katana and the zwinger. The two handler thingy, the both handler, the what's this called? You know what? You know what? The Zweihander. Oh my god. He finally joined. After eons and eons, we have the chaos. What brings you here, Cappy? What brings you yonder the sleigh? Time to end. I've been streaming for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We're gonna be going on 3 pretty soon. Oh my god. You required food. Yeah, I require food as well. Yeah, I haven't eaten much. If you want, Cappy, do you wanna get him some organs? If you guys have a weird fixation on organs, I swear to God, go to the store. Go to the store and buy food, maybe, yeah. Cappy, you want me to make any weapons? Ask me what, corpse? Oh, that's the question. Yeah. Oh, well, here goes the side questions. The young folks are talking amongst themselves while we continue. Yeah, all right, we'll let that go. What was I talking about? Let's see. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, River. You gotta go to sleep. You had finals all week, so you need a rest. Oh yeah, please take care of yourself, River, and fellow queer person. Woo! That was so awesome. You can also rewatch the VOD if you want. But yeah. Thank you. So good to connect with you, River. Oh my goodness. Take care. Please rest well and good job on your exams. はい、ありがとうございます。いってらっしゃいませ。Within members, not the livers? Livers? What? Within members, not the livers? What are you talking about? You think another private chat feature would here might be useful? Oh. Um, How would that work? Like special, like people who are like subscribers? Like subscriber or super chats? How would that work, King? I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, how would that work? Not sure. Yeah. No, chats are typically like that. We just have to make do with it. Mm. Yeah, probably sounded better in your head for sure. Yeah. Cappy, thank you so much for the Oshi mark. Arigato gozaimasu. Oshi. Let's see. Since we are going to be wrapping up pretty soon, though, just because it's been 2 hours and a half, and that gives you guys some time to like wind down for the evening. Gives me time to work on stuff in preparation for my debut. There's a few things that I need to catch up on. Oh, but like I said, I want to specifically speak to King within this app or something like that. Oh, I see, Animasta. So like DMs, right? Basically like a direct message to to like individuals. You could send a request for that, similar, or you guys could connect on Discord or what's it called? Twitter DMs. Yeah, either Discord or Twitter DMs, probably. What do you guys think? You guys want to exchange your just no drama in the community, okay? Can you promise me that? Can you like swear to me that there will never be any drama in the community? Just use a completely different program. Sorry. What else do you want from me, Panda? But no, go ahead and submit in that request. Submit in that request if you want. A classic katana is fine. Yeah. I will show potato pics. Jeez. Fair. Archie. Ohayou gozaimasu. Archie. welcome to welcome to AniLive. You're gonna go to sleep now? Okay, Onamasta. Oyasumi nasai. Thank you for being here, Anamasta. Yes, please take care. We have such a lovely and vibrant community here that we have started. It can only get bigger. It will only be more potatoes. Yeah, more spuds for the spud times. I don't know. You guys are still my scholars. There will always be more. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you guys can connect offline. Good night, mi familia. All right, are you going to sleep as well, Mr. Corpse? That's a good idea since you. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought you were going to sleep. But yeah, we should wrap up. Oh, but before that, I can't sleep. Oh, that's so sad. Maybe I can tuck you in with a lullaby or something. What's sleep? Never heard of it. Oh my god, sleep hygiene, please. All right, Mystic. No, not Mystic Knight. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking of Mystic Knight. Mr. Corpse. Mr. Corpse, you are our top supporter for tonight, and I just wanted to ask if you had a wish or a request of me. Thank you for showing your support. It would have been Vayu, but they had to pop off really fast. So. Do you want me to sing Greatest Love of All? Even though I don't know, I'm not very confident in it, but I'm still learning it. Or whatchamacallit? You want a positive affirmation? Should we do Mado role play? You wish for you to grow continuously and reach the top of the tower. Oh man, yeah. What are some metrics? Oh, that's a nice wish for me, but what about for you? Do you want anything? Of course you do. Thank you for the warm wishes, though. I greatly appreciate it. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. What is it? To make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. All right. Well, it sounded better when I was rehearsing it. But anyways, let's see. Wish to hear her motivational words from you. Okay. I'm not belting it, but actually, motivational words. This song is very motivational. I decided long ago never to walk. I can't belt it. In anyone's shadows. I can't. Too dry. Too dry. Hold on. Motivational words. Voice crack. Shh, we don't talk about that, Cappy. Okay, redo. Chotomate. Nope. I can still hear the crack. I can still feel the crack in my voice. It's fine. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity, because the greatest love I can't do the low notes. Love of all is happening to me. That's all I can do. I practiced so hard and I still messed up. Oh my god. Time to go work before it's morning. Yeah. I'm so nervous right now, but it's okay. Let's see what other songs. No, I've been practicing this song, but it's really difficult. Let me see. Maybe I can listen to it. Let me pull it up really quick. Sometimes like I can feel the music in like it's like under my skin in a good way. And like that's when I know I can sing it, but I still have to sing it even when I can't sing it, I am the music, right? Yeah. but let me see. I'm determined to give a motivational song to you guys. I am Shakespeare. I'm okay. Let's see. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride and let them laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. All right. I'm listening along to the song. Can you hear it? Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better, but still not up to par to what you need a lot of breath support and you need a lot of like you need to belt it, and I can feel my throat is really dry. But yeah, I was practicing this song earlier. It sounded a lot better earlier, but I don't know. The nerves get to me. The whole like not being familiar with the song gets to me, but I don't mind showing you guys how like vulnerable it is to sing. Who was it? I think it was Mr. Corpse was the first one, but it's Devin. No, they just wanted some motivational words, but then I sang them away, so that's okay. I just sang them away. Devin, welcome to the stream. But yeah, Panda, do you just since you're up next, what is your request or your wish? Do you just want your good night kisses like that kitten on my Discord or on my Twitter page that I found? I was gonna call you a Discord kitten. My brain. With this sacred piece of information, I sent good night kisses. Okay, even though I'm not very good. You have a Discord kitten? No, I don't. I don't know why I said that, but the brain rot demon. Yeah, for real. I think because Devin's here. No, just kidding. That's why you practice? You're saying I need to practice kissing? What? Wait, is that what you mean? Kitten. There's a person called a lion. Oh, you're talking about Leo Bell. Right, he's our Discord kitten. Your kids are gonna look kind of mid. What? My kids? Oh, my kiss game looking kind of mid? Ah. Oh, well, so, I kid you not, this is what I mean. My game is so terrible. I don't know where you guys get Rosette from. There's a demon inside me that's telling me to get my pyromantic side out, and I like arson. Okay. All right. Well, be mindful, I guess, Devin. ちょっと待って. Let me just. All right, there we go. So is that all you want, Panda? You don't want like to extend the stream to do Maidel roleplay? I need to practice my Japanese anyways, so I still need to practice the blessing you guys and ojo samas and goshujin samas, and I was practicing that with you guys. Why would you burn nurse roleplay? Nurse roleplay? Nursey nurse roleplay? What? Don't you want more terrible singing from me? I'd rather do terrible singing than. All right. I'd rather do terrible singing. Curveballs. How do I uh become nurse set? How would I even do that? Dom Dom, welcome to the stream. How would I even become a nurse? The doctor will see you today. Oh, are you looking for me? What? Oh my God, Dom Dom, what is this? Thank you for the ring. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you, Dom Dom. Wow, what is this? Why are you proposing? The people that left will miss out. Oh, I got a ring. Thank you, Dom Dom. So good to see you. How are you doing? Eh. Pierre, will you say yes? What? No, Pierre says yes. Yeah, Pierre will marry Dom Dom. I love it. I love it. No. Pierre is married to Dom Dom now. Dom Dom, do you have a request for me? Do you want to sing more? Do you want to hear more awful singing? No. I swear I don't always sing terribly, right, guys? Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Let's see. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. I've become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me? Holding too tightly, afraid to lose control. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be. 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. And every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me with someone disappointed in you. Thank you for the Oshi mark and for the hearts. Arigatou gozaimasu. That is my go-to song because I like to beautify that song a lot. Let's see, what else do we have? No, but I should probably wrap up the stream pretty soon because I think Panda's tired and he just wants his goodnight kisses. Don't you, Panda? Isn't that right, Pan Pan? Isn't that right, Pan Pan? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy, Pan Pan? Yeah, Pan Pan. Pan Pan's like, oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm gonna try to wrap up this stream. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Decided to sing a little bit just to see where I was at vocally, but still a no go. But that's okay. You guys have definitely heard better from me. But anyways, proceeds to potato for 3 more hours. That is something I would do. Wait, what was weird? Nani? King, what was weird? The random singing? Oh yes, I'm proceeding to sing after this song or after this stream. Practicing. Oh, the panda sleeping. Oh, he's tired. I can tell. It's like almost midnight there. Probably almost 1 o'clock in the morning for him. Yeah. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you had fun. We had a lovely discussion today. Thank you, Burger Posting, for restreaming. I greatly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's almost 1 there. Okay. Oyasumi nasai. Mwah, 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 mwah. All the kisses. Otsu, otsubo, mwah, sloppy kiss. No hug for you, Cappy. Nah, I'm giving kisses. Mwah. There. Why? Because because Panda requested kisses. Oh, but wait, Dom Dom, are you still here? Dom Dom, talk to me, Dom Dom. Oh no. Yeah, you're here. Oh, do you have any requests for me? Any final bits? Do you want positive affirmations or anything? Thank you so much for supporting the stream and supporting my content as well. Don't be shy. You can request something. Nope, you just like gifting me. Aw, you're so kind, Dom Dom. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Uh, yeah, that was quite a big of a drop. You really shocked me. Yeah, I usually play this little mini game, but yeah. Mm-mm-mm. All right, well, I'm wrapping up because it's almost 3 hours of streaming. I hope to get to see you again in the future, Dom Dom. Maybe you can participate in our chat and hang out and vibe. That would be really fun. Sorry, I couldn't do more. Just trying to prolong the stream just a little bit, just so that Dom Dom can get a little bit more poet time. Poet time. But thank you for gifting me. I'm so grateful. I'm forever, eternally in your debt. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato, Dom Dom. Hi. I hope to see you again soon, guys. Please take care and big kisses for everyone. Mwah, 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 mwah. That's terrible. Oyasumi nasai. Bye, everyone. じゃあまた. See you.